And we're live. What is going on, everybody?
What's
it is
good?
Game 5 of the Stanley Cup Finals. It could be the last game of the season, the last game until next October. Tampa Bay can finish it off. They have another shot to get it done here tonight. We'll see if they're able to do it or if Montreal can keep pushing this on and get us to a Game 6 on Friday. But welcome in, everybody.
What's good, everybody?
Thank you all so much for being here. As you can see, I've got a special guest
on the stream.
in-house. It is Sal from Behind the Arc Basketball.
What's good?
Sal's going to be here tonight with us as we call Game 5 of the Finals. It's great to have him on, and I appreciate
it, man.
Appreciate you coming over for this game. It's going to be a fun time.
Yeah, it's going to be an awesome time tonight here. Cannot wait. Game number 5. Fans packed in the stands for this one.
Yep.
What we have, around 15,000 we got? Around or so at Tampa? 18. Wow. We're going for a lot here tonight.
This is going to be a fun one.
Big
Lucas,
game.
Fire
What's good,
Strike,
everybody? Vegas,
Braden, Austin, Jack, Kyle, Prosperous, Vaughn, Matthew, Austin.
Nice.
BC4F, DAGR, George, Riley, Red Rubber. What is going on? Welcome in. Thank you guys all so much for being here. Really, really appreciate it. Great to have you guys all on the stream tonight as we are getting ready for puck drop between the Lightning and the Canadiens. Islanders, what's going on? Jace, welcome in. Thank you guys all so much for being here. Really, really appreciate it.
Got a supporter from the Philippines.
Oh yeah, George has been in.
On here.
George has been in a lot. Alex, what's going on? CT,
yeah,
Meebot,
CT.
Diane, Runfin, what is going on? Welcome, welcome, welcome. What's going on, Vaughn? Welcome in here. Vegas is in the chat. Welcome.
Oh yeah.
Great to see some familiar names scrolling through the chat here as we're getting ready for action tonight. Great to see everybody. This could be the final game.
This could be it.
I know that last game could have been the final game as well, but Montreal was able to extend the series.
Huge.
Yeah, Josh Anderson with a big game, 2 of 3 goals for the Canadiens, and including the OT winner.
Yep.
And that got us here tonight. We'll see what happens tonight. Either Montreal is going to force a Game 6 back home on Friday, or Tampa Bay is going to take home the Stanley Cup. We'll see what happens.
And that was huge. Montreal going away from the power play that Tampa Bay was on and able to survive.
Yeah, that penalty kill at the end of the third and into overtime, the 4-minute penalty kill by the Canadiens, that was absolutely huge. And I said at the time that was going to be something that could really control or really change the game if they're able to kill that off, and that'd be a big momentum swing. And they were able to kill it off, and that ended up being huge because not long after they went down and got the game-winning goal and forced this game here.
What's good, Avi?
We got JJ here, Jerry, Dennis, Daniel. Avi's in the chat. What is going on? Welcome in. Thank you so much for being here. Just Dines here. What's going on? Welcome, welcome, welcome. So huge win for the Canadiens in game number 4 to extend the series to this game tonight to avoid the sweep. So it's still 20-plus years since we've had a sweep in the finals because obviously any chance of that happening ended in game 4. So 1998 Red Wings continue to be the last team to sweep in the finals. Nobody's done it since. Brian, what's going on? Devin, welcome in. Thank you for being here. Really, really appreciate it. Yeah, we got the Kraken coming in next year, Braden. We'll have the expansion draft coming up later in July, and that's going to be a lot of fun for sure. Really excited for that. I don't think you're going to see a reverse sweep the other way, but Habs in 7, I guess, is a possibility. But I don't think that would be a monumental collapse by the Tampa Bay. That'd be an all-time monumental collapse if Tampa Bay were to allow that to happen.
If Tampa loses tonight, they're in quite a bit of trouble because it's going back to Montreal for the next one. Oh, Game 6.
If I'm Tampa Bay, I want to finish this series off tonight. You don't want to give Montreal the momentum of 2 straight wins and going back home in a series that Tampa basically already thought that they had this in the bag. And if Montreal was able to force a game 6, then that would give a lot of belief to the Canadiens. That would send them back to home ice, and they would have 2 straight wins under your belt. That things would get a little hairy if I'm the Tampa Bay Lightning. If I'm the Lightning, they won 1 game. It's not a big deal, but you've got to finish them off tonight at home. If this goes back to Montreal, that momentum is going with Montreal, and I don't think you want to. You're playing with fire at that point if you're the Tampa Bay Lightning. Joey's here. Good. What's going on, Joey? Welcome. That has never happened, Kai. Oh no, 1942. It has happened. 1942 Toronto Maple Leafs, Kyle, was the last time there was a reverse sweep in the finals. The only time in history. There's only been 4 reverse sweeps in NHL history in the playoffs. And only one of them came in the finals. Goaltenders are who they have been all series. Vasilevsky and Price. Harlem, what's going on? Welcome in. Yes, Alex Killorn is still out for Tampa Bay. Prosperous.
Jeff, what's good?
Jeff's in the chat. What's going on? Welcome. Other Jeffs here too. We got a couple of Jeffs. We got Kaleo in the chat.
Good? Dennis in here. Yeah, what a time to be alive if you're a Tampa Bay fan.
Oh yeah, I'd be pumped if I'm a Tampa Bay fan. Absolutely, winning the Super Bowl. Got a pretty good baseball team with the Rays.
Last year in the World Series.
Rays were in the World Series last year. They didn't win, but.
And then the Lightning looking to make it back to back.
Lightning trying to go back to back. I mean, you've got some really good sports teams in Tampa right now. Mike and Julie, what's going on? Welcome. Geckos, welcome in. Thank you for being here.
Nice.
Hey, happy birthday. What's up, Joey? Happy birthday, man. Great to have you in the chat. Really, really appreciate it. Moochie, welcome into the chat. Great to see you here. Thank you for watching.
Canada. You guys terrific from Canada. Keep it up here, folks. Awesome support out here.
Oh yeah, Alex, for Bolts fans, that must harken back to the 2018 series against Columbus. Yeah. Yeah, definitely not fond memories for Tampa Bay fans for that, but we'll see. Happy birthday, Riley, then, if it actually is your birthday, happy birthday. But we're getting ready for puck drop here. Let's
13 minutes till pregame, or to the puck drop. Still got 13 minutes of pregame, looks like. Yeah, pregame's drawn out for the finals.
Oh, yeah. Puck drop comes at like 8:20 if we're lucky. Yeah. So they still got to get the teams out onto the ice. They still got to do the national anthems, obviously. So got a little more time left. Jason, what's going on? Welcome in. Cassie, welcome in. Thank you for being here. Really, really appreciate it. Really excited for this one. It could be the final game stream for a little while of this season, at least until October. So, I'm going to be doing content all off season long. I'm going to have streams all off season long. Obviously not every night like now, but
content continues.
Yeah, the content's going to continue, but a game stream is different than other kinds of streams for sure. So this could be the last game stream for a while, or we could have game 6 on Friday, depending on what happens here tonight. Dakota, what is going on? Welcome. John, welcome in.
What's good?
Behind the Arc fan is here. What's going on?
That would be a no there, Vaughn.
Not really, Vaughn. No, not with their coverage in these playoffs have not been great. They've acted like they really don't care anymore, which they don't because they're not having the NHL anymore. But putting games on USA Network and CNBC that should not have been, really not having many actual NBC games until the finals, that kind of ticked me off. No pregame coverage whatsoever.
That's very
NBC's checked out.
Yeah, that's really odd because I remember all the other years they would do the entire series on NBC and they put like the beginning of it on NBCSN.
Mm-hmm. Yeah. No, it's
very odd for this year.
They're checked out. Paul, welcome in. Caroline, welcome in. Thank you for being here. Paul, we're friends. We've been friends since first grade when we were in class together.
Yep, good times in class. Oh man, I was impressed yesterday with Phoenix. The backcourt looks terrific. Devin Booker and Chris Paul had a great game yesterday, and they just have that matchup because they're more consistent compared to the backcourt of Milwaukee, Holiday, and Middleton, who struggle with consistency throughout the playoffs. And my prediction there for, because I cover NBA playoffs right now, my prediction, I've got Phoenix in 6. So I'm taking the Suns there for their first ever chip.
Let's see. Johnny's here. What's going on, Johnny? Welcome in. Thank you for being here. Really, really appreciate it.
The Mount Rushmore of sports streaming announcing. Classic.
Thank you, Johnny. Much appreciated. So, for any of you that don't know, this is Sal from Behind the Arc Basketball. His channel is linked in the description and pinned at the top of the chat. He does amazing basketball play-by-play on his channel. I was on one of his streams during March Madness for the NCAA tournament.
Great games.
Yeah, a lot of fun doing that. So he's on here during the finals with us.
Special guest, glad to be on board.
Yeah, it's awesome to have you, man, for sure.
We even covered a buzzer beater during the tournament. That was
that was wild.
Florida
Virginia Tech game went to overtime and went right down to the wire. That was crazy. Yeah. So great to have Sal on, and he does some awesome basketball, college and NBA. So I'm more of a college fan than NBA, but still he does awesome work. 100% Dork, what is going on? Welcome in.
Hey, thanks so much, Austin. Appreciate it, man.
Oh, awesome, Austin. Danny's in here. What's going on, Danny? Welcome. Thank you so much for being here. Really, really appreciate it.
Good. John on the stream. Welcome in.
Yeah, I definitely hoping that this is a great game for sure.
Hey, thanks so much, Joey. Appreciate it, man. Danny on the stream. Welcome on board.
Let's go. We should be getting pretty
8 minutes.
Yeah, we're getting a little closer to puck drop here. Teams are probably coming out onto the ice within the next minute or so. Then they'll do the national anthems for Canada and the U.S., obviously, both country from each team, or team from each country in the finals, and then we'll get to puck drop. Hey, it's great to see all of you guys in the chat. Thank you all so much for being here. Really, really appreciate it. We already got almost 50 people watching. That is an awesome start already.
Make sure to smash the thumbs up if you guys are new.
Please don't forget to drop the thumbs up on the stream and hit the subscribe button as well. It helps out the channel so much and is greatly appreciated. And helps get the stream seen by more people so we can get some more guys in the chat and have some more fun.
And spread the word. Feel free to share it as well.
Shares
get this
are
out
cool.
to everybody out here. Notification bell. Make sure to ring that for future live content. He has you covered.
Let's see. Kyle is hoping for another 8-0 game. I am not. That would not make for a good finals game. I am not hoping for 8-0.
I want to end it off in a bang tonight, like a close game.
Oh yeah, I wouldn't mind another overtime game. Another OT game would be pretty sick, if you ask me.
Jay's favorite number, 27. There you go.
Oh, perfect. My old hockey number. 27 is also my favorite number. I use 27 for everything, because that was my hockey number in high school.
I think mine when I was playing, because I grew up, it was more baseball for me. I think mine was 14 or 2.
Yeah, you wore 14 a lot.
I wore 14 a lot when I was younger. And then when I was in high school, I wore 2 more.
Yeah.
Hey, what's good? John likes Castellanos. What's good here, bud?
Nice. OTW Hockey is amazing. Thank you so much for being here. Nathaniel, welcome in. Thank you for being here. Appreciate it. Let's see.
Moochie with a thumbs up.
Hey, 27's a great number, John. Welcome in. Thank you for being here. Let's see. Austin's 37. There you go. All right, we're getting ready. Teams are in the tunnels. Goaltenders are leading them out. Here comes Tampa Bay. Montreal will be coming out as well, and we're getting closer and closer to puck drop here in game number 5 of the 2021 Stanley Cup Finals. Here are the Lightning.
Tampa Bay takes the ice.
And Montreal out as well as we're getting ready here.
Go.
I am excited for this one.
Cannot wait.
Mean Girl Hockey, what is going on?
Good?
Welcome in. Thank you so much for being here. Really, really appreciate it. Great to see you in the chat.
Vaughn wants to see a game 7. Goes into overtime.
Oh boy, that would be a heart attack waiting to happen. That would be your heart pounding through your chest the entire time.
That'd be like that crazy game 7 I covered a couple weeks ago, Nets against Bucks.
Yep.
It was unbelievable.
Wow.
It was a matter of inches that Kevin Durant stepped on the line. They would have called it a 3 if he hadn't stepped on the 3-point line.
Yep.
Brooklyn would have won.
Wow.
Instead, they had it as a 2. It went into overtime. It was crazy.
That's unbelievable. Yeah.
Hey, that's awesome, Dakota.
Game of
Congrats
inches.
to you, man.
Hockey is also a game of inches.
Yep.
Tampa Bay rang so many posts in game number 4 where if that puck was 2 inches one way other than where it was, it could have easily been a goal for the Lightning and they would have won. So there were I can think of 4 or 5 distinct post shots by the Lightning in the last game that really were close to being goals. And game of inches, it comes down to just that little bit of space on the ice or in the air or anywhere where it makes a huge difference in the outcome. And you see that in all sports, really.
Vernon on the stream, what's good?
Hey, Vernon, what is going on, man? Welcome in. Thank you so much for being here. Really, really appreciate it. Erwin, what's going on? Welcome in. Thank you for being here. THG's in the chat. What's going on? Welcome, welcome, welcome.
They're right now, game 1, they just finished up with the playoffs. So game 2 is tomorrow night.
Yeah. NBA game 2 is tomorrow night.
It's at Phoenix again. So Phoenix won game 1. Phoenix up 1-0 over Milwaukee in the finals.
NBA playoffs started slightly later.
It's like a week later after hockey. It usually starts.
Yep. All right. Anthony, what's going on? Welcome in. Harry, welcome in. Thank
Jason,
you for being
good?
here. Jason's here. Welcome in, everybody. Thank you all so much for watching. Bruin, what's going on? Welcome, welcome, welcome.
Gonna be a fun night, everyone.
Oh, yeah. It's gonna be a fun night of hockey no matter which team wins it here tonight, hopefully. I said that before the 8-0 game between the Lightning and the Islanders too, but I'm really hoping for a great game tonight. Game 4 was a very good game, very close all the way through. Fun to watch. So I'm hoping that tonight's game is a really, really good one. And no matter which team wins, even if it's the last game, at least it will have been a really good one. Let's see.
I want to see a competitive, physical battle out there today. That's close.
Yeah, definitely. Well, I don't think it's gonna be too long before we see the physicality ramp up because these two teams have been at each other's throats, particularly the last couple of games. Well, no, actually, Game 3 wasn't as physical. Game 4 and Game 1 were extremely physical. 2, it toned down a little bit. 3 wasn't as physical, but then Game 4, it really ramped right back up again. So these two teams, you can tell that they're in a playoff series. They don't like each other very much. And, yeah, I don't think it's going to take long before we get some physicality in this one. This has been a playoff series through and through.
What's good? Paul on the stream. Welcome in. He's covered a couple March Madness games with me for the tournament before. We covered together.
Yeah, I've done some college basketball on Sal's channel. Yep. It's been a lot of fun. I love March Madness. It's one of my favorite times of year, especially that first first weekend. They started on Friday. They changed the start to Friday now.
Thursday, now it's Friday for the
start. It used to be the starting on Thursday, but now it was Friday. But that first weekend of college basketball is just incredible for March Madness.
Yeah, I wanted to do something that was different for because I covered a hot dog contest for members and mods for that stream. Just something that's different so people could be a part of the channel and have a chance to join in for like an hour or so on the 4th of July before I went off.
Oh yeah,
that was pretty cool.
That's a great thing for a member stream.
That was pretty cool. Unfortunately, though, the feed got cut off multiple times by the network.
Oh, that sucks.
For the hot dog contest, and it got cut off when Joey Chestnut got to the 76th hot dog.
Yeah. Dakota, most of the mods on my channel have been here for over a year and active on the channel for over a year. So, you have to be very, very active and on the channel for a long time to get mod. Amon, what is going on? Welcome in. Thank you for being here. Really, really appreciate it. Danny, I don't think either of these teams have a huge advantage physically. Both of these teams are more than capable of playing big physical hockey. So I don't think it necessarily is an advantage for either one. I think they're both very prepared to play that way. All right, let's see.
Price in goal.
Yeah, Price in goal for the Canadiens. Vasilevsky in goal for Tampa Bay, and we are about ready to go. Puck drop is just mere seconds away as the teams are lining up at neutral ice. One last skate round to get the legs loose, and then we're going to be getting the action underway. So thank you guys all so much for being here. Really, really appreciate it. Please don't forget to hit that subscribe button and thumbs up as well. It helps the channel so much, but we are ready to go. Game number 5 is about to begin. Dimitri, welcome in. Thank you so much for being here. Really, really appreciate it. Here we go. Teams are lined up. And one back there by the Canadiens, and we are underway in Game 5. That's brought up through the neutral zone. Taken here, Lightning with it. Deflected up and out of play, and that's going to be a whistle here. Just 10 seconds in, it will be a neutral zone face-off coming up as that one goes up and out of play right away. And assume these lines will probably stay out, and we'll just get another draw here. Ian, what's going on? Welcome in. Thank you for being here. There we go. One back by Cirelli. Lightning get the puck again. Dumped into the offensive zone. They rim it around. Opening seconds here of game number 5. Big hit there by Stamkos. Long up the boards and cleared out there by Montreal. They send it back the other way.
Tampa has it.
Tampa's going to regroup now. Dump it into the offensive zone back again. Played here by Price behind the net to Edmondson. Edmondson with it into the middle. Good outlet pass there. And the Canadiens are coming back the other way. Dumped in by Jake Evans. Knocked down, though, by the Tampa Bay D. And both teams will get fresh lines on the ice here as Tampa slowly regroups back in their own zone. Moving up now. Up and dumped into the offensive end. That one deflects in on Price, and he covers it up with 19:06 to go in the first. And we've got a scoreless start here. Not even a minute in. It will be an attacking zone face-off coming up for Tampa Bay. Getting ready here for the offensive zone draw. Deneau in to take it here for Montreal. Good Rowe's going to come in after Gord gets kicked out for Tampa Bay, and that one's won back by Philip Deneau. Montreal trying to work it out of their end. MLW, thank you so much for being here. Really appreciate it. Good to see you in the chat as that one gets dumped in here by the Canadiens. They go in on the forecheck. Tampa Bay trying to find it now.
Trying to clear it from the boards.
Moved up the wall here. Taken out. Here come the Lightning now through the neutral zone. Good pass up.
Nice pass up ahead.
Backed in now. Taken here by Gord. Gord sends it back to the blue line, and that goes all the way down. Cleared there by Montreal, but it's going to be an icing call against the Canadiens there as they cleared that one all the way down, and Tampa will get another attacking zone draw coming up here.
Let's go. Let's get them to 6K. If you guys are new, make sure to hit that thumbs up here. Hit that like, hit that subscribe. Almost at 6K, man.
Yeah, getting close for sure. As we'll get an offensive zone draw here. Braden Point in to take it. Deneau wins it back, though, for the Canadiens. They try and work it out again. Shea Weber up the boards. Not able to pinch in and keep it there. Were the Lightning. And now it's in the neutral zone. Dumped into the offensive end now. Here comes Tampa Bay. In on the forecheck. Moved up. Kicked out there by Montreal. They clear it to the neutral zone. Cross-ice pass. That one doesn't get through to Kucherov. Habs have it now. They'll regroup slowly back in their own zone. Now up through neutral ice. Trying to deflect it into the offensive end. Tampa Bay knocks it down. Here they come into the offensive zone. Drop here. Braden Point with it. Just making a play along the half boards. Back to the blue line. Long shot in goes well wide. Move through the middle here. That one clears the zone again, but Tampa sends it right back in, but they'll head off for a line change. 17:45 to go in the first. Still scoreless here. Not much happening at the start, as there's only been one total shot on goal in the game. It belongs to the Lightning, and it wasn't a particularly high-quality scoring chance either. Zachary, what's going on? Welcome. Chance now here. Montreal trying to work it out of their end. Back out here into the offensive zone. Backhanded in front here.
Just missed.
Coming back the other way now. Blake Coleman into the offensive zone. Here come the Lightning. He gets knocked down on the way to the net. Montreal takes the puck back, and they're going to clear the zone up through neutral ice now. Dumped in there by the Canadiens, thrown in on Vasilevsky. 17 minutes to go in the first period. That one goes off glass, and Montreal takes it back in their own zone. D to D. Moved up. Taken here by Perry, dumped into the offensive zone. Back out here, cleared there, coming back the other way.
Go attacking.
Matthew Joseph gets tripped down, and that's going to be a penalty call here against Montreal. And Tampa Bay is going to get the first power play of the game, as Matthew Joseph was on the break into the offensive zone, and he gets taken down there, entering the offensive zone, going after that puck. It looks like he was hooked under the hands there by Corey Perry. Petrie was also over there. But Perry picks up the hooking call. That's who the penalty is on. And it's going to be a Tampa Bay power play here with 16:39 to go in the first.
See if Tampa Bay can capitalize on this right here. Puck possession, forcing turnovers.
Here we go now.
Nobody yet to get into the net, but Tampa Bay.
Down in the corner.
Start.
Down in the corner here. Good job early on the penalty kill here by Montreal as they finish it, or as they start the penalty kill with a great clear there, and Tampa Bay has to start all over. Brought in now. Taken here, down in front, chance for the Lightning. Oh, Braden Point just couldn't pull it forehand. Lightning keep it in the offensive zone, though. Taken here, back to the point. 1:25 to go. Big shot there, and Price with a nice shot or save there on the Kucherov shot. And that's going to be covered up. We'll have another offensive zone face-off for Tampa Bay. Nice save there by Price as Kucherov blasted that one.
That's good reflexes right there to get a body on in front of that. That was nice.
Down in the corner. Cleared all the way out of the zone. 15:55 to go in the first.
Minute 15 in the power play.
Zachary, if you continue to spam in the chat, you're going to be timed out. Taken now. Brought into the offensive zone. Tampa back in on the attack.
Behind
Down in the corner. Played here up the boards. Taken here. Eddie, what is going on? Welcome in. Thank you so much for being here, Eddie. Really, really appreciate it. 15:20 to go in the first period. Brought into the offensive zone by Braden Point. Down in the corner. Played back here. Kucherov with it. Still 37 seconds of power play time left. Working it around.
Dump off underneath.
Trying to get it back out in front. That one's deflected
nice
away.
Deflection by Montreal.
Taken here.
Kucherov again.
Kucherov tries a short side and a big save there by Price. And then some pushing after the whistle. 15:03 to go. Still 24 seconds of power play time left. But Montreal has killed it off so far. Sasha, what's going on? Welcome in. Thank you so much for being here. Really, really appreciate it. Kelly, what is going on? Welcome in. Thank you for being here. 100% Dork with a 2. Dono. Let's get that Dono hype in the chat, everybody, for 100% Dork. Thank you, thank you, thank you. Really, really appreciate that as Montreal clears that one all the way down. And this power play is coming to an end. We're down under 15 seconds remaining as Sergachev plays it. Kenny, what's going on? Welcome in. One last rush here for Tampa as they dump it into the offensive zone. Down low here. Final seconds of the power play ticking
Montreal
down.
again.
Montreal not giving up anything yet. Here's Patrick Maroon as we
Right
go back
wing.
to 5-on-5 hockey. All even again. Penalty to Perry is
Doubles
over.
it
High
up.
shot there.
Already trying to
Price
get it.
makes the
Oh, what a
save
save.
again. Price makes the save and covers it again here. Good pressure from Tampa Bay, but the Montreal goalie is keeping it out. 14:31 to go in the first. We'll have an attacking zone draw for the Lightning coming up. That was another nice stop by Price on Palat.
Another nice save. Uses his body.
Alex, what's going on? Welcome.
He angled up
Thank you so
his
much for
shoulder
being
so he
here.
could get that one. Get a body on that and make it go down.
Dakota, you're the one that
huge.
was asking for mod over and over and over again that you're not getting anytime soon. So you caused your own problems.
What's good, Alex, in the stream? Hope all is going well, man.
What's up, bro? Welcome,
DMV.
Alex. Thank you so much for being here. Price is absolutely on his game to start this one, Danny. He has made some huge stops already.
Another shot just wide of the net.
14:27 to go in the first. 0-0 game here still. Still looking for our first goal tonight. Hey, there you go, Alice.
Hey,
Congratulations, bro. That's awesome. There you go. Have fun. Offensive zone draw here for Tampa Bay. One back here. Lightning trying to work it around in the offensive zone.
Out.
Taken here down deep. Sent around. Played here. Montreal trying to get the breakout going. Moved up to Foley. Knocks down one of the Lightning players there, but Tampa gets it back. Brought into the offensive zone. 14:05 to go in the first. Taken here. Moved up by Stahl. Trying to get it out. Montreal into the offensive end. They go deep in on the attack here. Stahl on the forecheck. Played down in the corner. Sergachev trying to get it now, but Montreal trying to establish.
Tampa Bay.
Tyler, what's going on? Welcome in. Thank you so much for being here. Really, really appreciate it. What's going on, Lauren? Welcome.
Good.
Thank you so much for being here. We're down to 13.5 to go in the first. Tampa trying to work it out of their zone. Montreal trying to get some pressure going. Now it's cleared all the way down by the Lightning. It won't reach for icing. Down in the corner here. Played up the wall. St. Martin, what is going on? Welcome in. Thank you so much for being here. Really, really appreciate it. Kulak takes a big hit there.
Boards.
Crunch between a couple of Lightning.
Montreal going to get their possession.
Brought in here over the red line. Dumped into the offensive zone. Moved in front here. Chance, and that one's deflected back out to the middle. Wes, what's going on? Welcome in. Thanks for being here. Really, really appreciate it. Lehkonen takes a hit there from Ruda. Tampa tries to move the puck out. Brought into the offensive zone. Taken here now by Sherratt. And we're going to get a stoppage here. And it's going to bring us to our first commercial break. And let's see what happened. Lehkonen went down. Sherratt played the puck. And, it's going to be a penalty, I think, to Ruda for knocking down Lehkonen from behind there, well away from the play.
Wow.
So it looks like that's going to be an a power play now for Montreal when we get back from commercial break. Tampa's had one. Now Montreal gets their chance at one. Tyler, thank you so much for subscribing.
For the sub, man.
Really, really, really appreciate it. Let's get some new sub hype in the chat for Tyler. Welcome, welcome, welcome. David, welcome. Thank you for being here. Really appreciate it. Bradley's in the chat. Welcome in. There's a Montreal thing sitting on top, but all the stuff is stuff that people send to me. So if someone wants to send me if people want to send me anything Montreal, go for it. But I got the Tampa blanket from Austin in the chat.
What's good, Kelly?
Big shout out to Austin for sending that, and much appreciated. But yeah, that was sent to me, so let's see. Josh, welcome. Thank you for being here. Get that sub hype. Living La Barbara's in the stream. What's going on? Welcome. Thank you for being here. Really appreciate it.
You can see the aggressiveness early on in this match has gone to Tampa Bay so far. They had a couple big shots on goal.
Yeah, they were putting on a lot of pressure earlier. Price made some massive saves. He made some massive saves earlier. It's kind of evened out a little bit over the last couple minutes, but Price had to make some huge saves earlier. Getty, what's going on? Welcome. Thank you. Joey, if I get a new game system, it won't be PS4. It would be a new one. It would be a PS5 if I get anything, but I don't play video games much, so it's not really worth it. As we are back underway here, as Tampa Bay on the penalty kill now works it out of their zone, and they're going to bring it right up into the offensive end. Shorthanded chance here. Barclay Goodrow with a short side shot. Rebound chance. Price holds the post on Coleman. Backhand chance. That one goes just wide. M. Gendron, what's going on? Welcome. Thank you for being here. Really appreciate it. Good job here. Tampa Bay with a bunch of shorthanded chances already. Montreal struggling on the power play. Price has had to make a couple of really nice saves. 12 minutes now to go in the first. 1:20 left on the power play. Montreal finally bringing it through the neutral zone. Into the offensive end now. Sent around. Played there. In front. Taken by Cirelli, and he's going to clear it all the way down. Price plays that behind the net. Down to a minute and... Well, NBC's clock... Oh, no, they blew the whistle. What happened here? We got a stoppage with 1:04 left on the power play and 11:45. They're taking Chernak to the penalty box. It's going to be a 5-on-3 for the Montreal Canadiens. What an opportunity this is. Nope. No, never mind. They're taking Perry as well. So it's going to be a 4-on-3 now for Montreal. Back behind the play, Chernak and Perry both get called for something going on back after the whistle. That might have been, I mean, Chernak, they were kind of bumping back behind the play. That might have been embellishment against Perry. And Chernak got the penalty for pushing him over, but that probably, I didn't hear, they didn't post what the call is, but the power play continues. And I guess, why does it not go to 4-on-3? Because what, I don't understand. Why wouldn't that just go to 4-on-3 when they both get coincidentals? I don't understand these manpower, they make it so complicated. So it's still 5-on-4, which means they can't come out of the box until a whistle. Why not just make it go 4-on-3, and then they come out when their penalties are over, and you're back to 5-on-5? The manpower, the little things that they do with manpower make absolutely zero sense in the NHL. When somebody goes to the box, take someone off the ice. It's not that difficult. But now it's still 5-on-4, so Chernak and Perry can't come out of the box until a whistle. Because you don't have 6-on-6. So I don't understand it. But here comes Tampa Bay trying to get in shorthanded. And it's going to be a penalty call. Again. A hooking call here. Another penalty. Fire strike. What is it? Anderson's going to go to the box. So are they actually going to play 4-on-4 now? Are they actually going to play 4-on-4? The manpower rules are just stupid. Well, Montreal's not going to be happy that that's the end of their power play. So now there's 37 seconds of 4-on-4. And that one is one back. Taken, though, here. Oh, Montreal can't get it out. Tampa keeps it in.
There goes. Nice pass.
Moved into the middle. Taken there, back by the Lightning. Here into the offensive zone. Backhanded in there by Yanni Gourde. Big hit there. Suzuki gets knocked down. And Montreal takes possession. They try and work it out. 10 seconds left of 4-on-4 action. That one goes over by the bench and dumped into the Tampa Bay zone. 10:45 to go here in the first period.
The 4-on-4 is
and
over.
Now Tampa Bay gets a power play.
Minute 20.
Yep.
On the power play.
So another power play chance here for the Lightning. They were unsuccessful on their first one. They are out shooting the Canadiens 10-2, however, as that one gets cleared all the way down by the Montreal PK, which has been absolutely phenomenal in these playoffs. Moved into the offensive zone. Avatar!
Nice.
What's going on?
Yeah.
Welcome in. Here's Tampa Bay trying to get set up. That one's rimmed around the boards. Played here by Cirelli. Moved in. Dropped off for Kucherov. Into the middle now. Can't get it to point. Back to Kucherov. Down low here.
Still with Kucherov.
Out to the point now. Hedman with it. High
shoot.
Long shot from out by the top of the circle, and that one's covered by Price. 36 seconds left on the power play. Big hit there by Edmondson on Coleman. That was earlier. That was beautiful. Then Coleman absolutely dropped Suzuki coming around the net. Told you guys that there wouldn't be any shortage of physicality with these two teams. As that one is one back now.
And
Lightning.
Tampa Bay will get it again.
Still have 30 seconds on the power play.
Still going at it for a couple moments behind the boards.
Taken now. Montreal shorthanded. They get it up through the middle, trying to get in. That one, Evans gets pinched between two defensemen.
Big
and Cirelli gets it back as Hedman hammers Evans into the corner.
Steam.
Back the other way now. Tampa into the offensive zone. Pass into the middle,
nice
deflected.
Deflection.
Down here, Montreal trying to clear. Deneau chips it up and down off the wall. We are back to full strength. Power play is over. 5-on-5 again. Still scoreless in the first period. 9:08 to go. Moved in here. Montreal trying to get set up in the offensive zone. Real deal. What is going on? Welcome in. Great to see you. Backhanded there by Goodrow. Price grabs it with the glove, and he's going to cover it up. We'll get a whistle here in a stoppage. Offensive zone face-off coming up with 8:57 to go in the first period. We are still scoreless between Montreal and Tampa Bay. As we head to commercial break, welcome into the chat, everybody. Thank you so much for being here. Really, really appreciate it. Please don't forget to hit that thumbs up and subscribe if you haven't. I cover the entire NHL, so fans of all teams are welcome and wanted here. And as you can see, special guest on the stream today. It's Sal from Behind the Arc Basketball. You can check his channel out.
That link is pinned to the chat right there, the special guest.
Links at the top of the chat.
If you guys like basketball, feel free to check out my channel. I cover play-by-play games, any NBA playoffs going on right now, college hoops as well.
Yep.
I plan on being back tomorrow. It's going to be Suns against Bucks game 2. NBA Finals.
Tomorrow night, NBA Finals game 2. Cheers to everybody in the chat. Thank you all so much for being here. Really, really appreciate it. Actually, in Massachusetts form, this is a Sam Adams. But cheers to everybody in the chat. Really, really appreciate you guys all being here. Hopefully, you guys are enjoying the game tonight. It's been a pretty good start. A lot of chances, but nobody's been able to put one in the net yet. But cheers to each and every one of you watching. Timothy and Zach, what's going on? Welcome in. Thank you for being here. Really, really appreciate it.
Price has been huge.
Oh, yeah. Price has made some monster saves already for the Canadiens.
My favorite team for basketball is Celtics.
Yep.
Big Boston sports fan.
Yep. Celtics for basketball. Providence College for
BC.
college. I'm doing pretty good, Timothy. How are you? Thank you for being here. Really, really appreciate it. Hey, thank you, Avatar. Much appreciated. All right, we're back from commercial break. We're finally back to 5-on-5 hockey after a flurry of penalties there between these two teams. Referees deciding to call everything tonight. But we're back to 5-on-5 with just under 9 minutes to go. Tampa Bay with an offensive zone faceoff. It's won back defensively, though, by Deneau. Deneau has been spectacular in the faceoff dot so far in this game. Roberto, welcome in.
Good.
Gray, welcome
what's
in.
Good?
Thank you so much for being here. Really appreciate it. Taking a round now. Lightning trying to work it out. They get it up ice through the neutral zone, over the red line, and dumped into the Montreal end. They'll go in on the forecheck. Back out here. Taken by Montreal. They dump it cross ice for Tampa. Victor Hedman with it now. 8:23 to go in the first period. Moved up now by the Lightning. They get it out of their end. Moved over the red line and dumped into the offensive zone. This one gets played by Price for Kulak behind the net. Montreal will look to start the breakout. They bringing it up now through the neutral zone. Over the red line and dumped into the offensive end. Here they come after it. Good hit down on the forecheck. Puck taken away, though, by Tampa.
Big steal by the Lightning.
Back up the other way now. Ross Colton after it. He has it poked away in the corner. Tries to move it into the middle. It goes right back to the corner by Montreal. Stamkos in there after it. He plays it. Trying to get it behind the net. All the way around. Up the boards. Kept in now by Chernak. Chernak sends it back down. Stamkos with it. And he gets it to Cirelli. Cirelli gets pinned there by Kulak. Sent around. Played here by Montreal. Back out the other way. Dumped into the offensive end. That one now going in hard on the forecheck. It's
a big hit along the board.
Gallagher, but he gets shielded off there. And then Byron comes in for a hit. Tampa trying to get it out of their zone. Montreal with good forechecking pressure. 7:13 now to go in the first. So this one gets played up there by the Canadiens. Big hit there by
hits are coming in
McDonough on Deneau, standing him up at the blue line. Tampa trying to go back the other way. Here they are into the offensive zone. It's Coleman backdoor, just too far in front of Barclay Goodrow. Taken now back in the neutral zone. Tampa regains possession. Dumped back in behind Price. Edmondson takes a hit from Gord in the corner, but moves the puck. Montreal gets it out. Back the other way now into the offensive end. All the way down. Sergachev takes hit there from Anderson, but moves it. Montreal pinches to keep it in. Another good hit there. Now here's Suzuki spins around. Pass out back to the point. Sherratt just goes wide. 6:20 to go here in the first. Montreal putting on some pressure. Trying to get something on goal. They're being outshot here, but Tampa Bay's able to steal it. Lightning coming back the other way. They'll dump it in deep. And they'll go in on the forecheck now. Kucherov. Taken, though, by the Canadiens. They clear it out. Habs through the neutral zone. Now into the offensive end. Dumped in here now. Down in the corner. Forechecking pressure now coming again from the Canadiens. But Chernak comes away with the puck. 5:50 to go in the first. He's going to start the breakout. Moved up now. Through the neutral zone. Tampa Bay. That pass does not connect. And that is going to get whistled down for an icing here. Montreal will get an offensive zone faceoff coming up under 6 minutes to go in period one. And we are still scoreless. What action in this one, back and forth. The physicality has ramped up big time.
There were 3 massive hits in like a 1 minute span.
Yeah, big hits here as this period's gone along. And some chances, but nobody's been able to score just yet. One back now. Montreal working it through in the offensive zone all the way around. Trying to go back door. Vasilevsky gets across. Taken now. Dumped into the offensive end. Tampa Bay coming back the other way. Matthew Joseph pass into the middle. Beautiful pass. And that one just deflects up and out of play. Wow. What an opportunity. What an opportunity there for Tampa Bay. And that goes off the crossbar and out.
Wow.
Tyler Johnson ripped that one, and we were that close.
Inches.
We talked about it being a game of inches. That close.
Top of the post.
Right off the top of the crossbar. That was a couple inches away from being a 1-0 Lightning lead. As we head to the final commercial break Final commercial break here of the first period. It is still a scoreless game. There have certainly been plenty of chances here. And so many posts in Game 4 for Tampa Bay. And another one here off the top of the crossbar. They're close, but they just haven't been able to put some of these in. Jay, what is going on? Welcome.
Good.
Christian, welcome in. Great to see you. Thank you for being here. Really appreciate it. We're down in the late stages of the first here. Montreal and Tampa Bay still scoreless, but Tampa's been putting on some pressure. There's been a lot of pressure here from the Lightning, but
Outshooting them by far. It's like,
oh yeah, shots aren't even
far.
close, but they're so close with so many of these chances. But
that was a great pass to set it up.
Price has made some awesome saves, and
reason why we're still scoreless right now.
Yeah, Price has made some awesome saves.
And Tampa Bay's had some great looks and just haven't been able to connect.
Yep, 100%, 100%. Something's still off of that scoreboard, but I can't fix it now. We're coming back from commercial break now. Late stages of period 1.
They're showing
Logan, what's going on, man? Welcome in. Thank you so much for being here. Really appreciate it. As Montreal's going to clear it out of their zone now. 5:15 left in the first. That one's dumped into the offensive zone. Deneau going after it. Puck's down in the corner. Taken, though, by the Lightning. They try and move it out. Taken now Hedman up through the neutral zone. That one dumped back into the Montreal end. Pinching up after it there. Chernak, he throws it in. Price makes the save. Back the other way now. That one's cleared all the way down by Montreal. And then forechecking pressure in there by Toffoli on McDonough. But Tampa's able to move it up. And now Braden Point just has it hop over his stick. That one gets dumped in, but goes up into the netting behind the glass. And we got a 4:38 left in the first. We'll have a face-off coming up. 11 shots for the Lightning, only 3 for Montreal. But we are still 0-0 on the scoreboard where it counts. Scoring chances are 7-1 for Tampa Bay. But neutral zone face-off here. One back by the Lightning. They haven't been able to break Carey Price yet. D. Wade, what is going on? Welcome in. Thank you so much for being here. Really appreciate it. Angie, what's going on? Welcome. Thank you for being here. Here's a chance. Coleman into the middle. That one poked away by the Montreal D. Edmondson has it. Backhanded up and out there. Knocked down at the red line there by the Lightning. Montreal gets possession back, though. Come on, dumped in there. Played by Montreal. They go after it. 4 minutes to go in the first. Back behind the net. Jan Ruda is going to play it here for Tampa Bay. They're waiting to start the breakout. 3:50 to go. Nope. Evans is in for Kotkaniemi. Kotkaniemi is scratched, Patrick. That goes into the offensive zone. Back here, Tampa, Sergachev able to keep it in. Back behind the net. Trying to get a pass out in front. That one bouncing around, but Corey Perry gets back. Back the other way. Good job there. Perry knocks into Sergachev there. We have another player. It's Eric Stahl going down right as the whistle blows. And there's 3:25 to go in the first. Richard, what is going on? Welcome. Thank you for being here. Really appreciate it. D-Wade with the 10. Let's get that dono hype on the chat, in the chat for D-Wade. Thank you. Dropping a 10 on the stream. Very much appreciated with 3:25 left in the first. Taken now. Lucas, what is going on? Welcome. Steven, welcome in. Thank you for being here. Really appreciate it. Montreal trying to work it around the offensive zone. Down low. Played up here by Tampa Bay. They're trying to get it out. Lightning after it. Montreal trying to pinch and keep it in. Taken here. Lightning get it back, regrouping in their own zone. Moved up now. Dumped into the offensive end. Move to the middle. Through the neutral zone, into the offensive end. Taken here. Evans with a shot that goes wide of Vasilevsky. 12-4 the shots now. Lightning coming back the other way as they dump it in, but it's taken by Montreal. They'll look to regroup and re-attack here right after. Taken, though, they can't get it in deep. 2.5 left in the first as that's dumped in there by the Habs. They go after it. Played down here in the corner. Moved into the middle. Taken here by Tampa. They get it out. Edmondson back here for Montreal. 2:10 to go in the first period. Canadiens into the offensive end. Suzuki gets it in behind Vasilevsky, trying to get it in front. That was a good play off the end boards, but Tampa gets it and comes back the other way now into the offensive zone. Downhill. Chernak with a shot!
Save.
And a nice job there by Price, cutting that one down and grabbing it. 1:55 to go in the first. Another big save there from Carey Price. It will be an offensive zone faceoff for the Lightning coming up. Yeah, we are getting close. Let's see. 14 subs away from 6K, D-Wade.
There.
14 subs away. This one gets taken, but one back by Montreal. Trying to work it up and out of the zone. Kept in there by the Lightning. Long shot in goes wide. Back down in the corner. 1:45 left in the first period. Still looking for the first goal of this game. Hedman takes it there for the Lightning. They're not able to get it deep, though. Montreal sends it back out to the neutral zone. Taken here by Tampa. They'll regroup in their own end as this one gets moved up through neutral ice and into the offensive end. Played here by Braden Point. Oh, Tampa was offsides going into the offensive zone. We'll have a neutral zone face-off coming up. I don't care who wins the game, Lucas. As for the entire last 2 rounds, I have no preference on who wins. Lots of shots for the Lightning. Lots of saves for Carey Price. Lots of physicality. That's been the period so far.
One tremendous look that hit the top of the post.
Yeah, great. Tyler Johnson had a great shot that just went off the crossbar. Shots are 13-4 in favor of Tampa Bay. 1:28 left in the first period, and we are still scoreless. Neutral zone draw here. They're going to reset and redo this as Matthew Joseph will come in to take it. That one gets won back here by Montreal, though. They've won a lot of face-offs in this period. I don't have the face-off numbers in front of me, but it definitely seems like Montreal's won a large majority of the face-offs in this game, as that one has moved up the sidewall. Montreal pinching here, trying to keep it in the offensive end.
They do.
Down here, puck's in the corner. Taken here by the Lightning. Spin around shot there for Joseph. Gets deflected wide. Good defense there from the Canadiens. Taken now. Montreal with it. Trying to backhand it out of their zone. They clear it. 45 seconds left in the first period. Eric Stahl dumps it deep. That one goes down. Ryan McDonough plays it for the Lightning. Taken here now. He's going to spin off a forecheck. And we're down to 30 seconds left in the first period. Very likely we don't have a goal here in the first. Dumped into the offensive end now. High off glass. That one gets knocked down by Yanni Gourde. Played here in the corner by Coleman. He takes a hit, but is able to maintain and keep the forechecking pressure on. Jay, what's going on? Welcome. Thank you for being here. Really, really appreciate it. That one gets backhanded out of the zone. The final seconds tick off the clock. And that is going to do it.
Scoreless.
First period is over. It is still 0-0. We are scoreless after one as we head to the first intermission. And we'll have some time to hang out and chill in the chat while we wait for period number 2 to begin, but no advantage so far on the scoreboard for either team in game number 5. And we've got 40 more minutes of action to go. But welcome in, everybody. Thank you all so much for being here. Really, really appreciate it. Great to have you all in the chat. Please don't forget to hit that thumbs up and subscribe if you haven't yet. I cover the entire NHL, so fans of every team are welcome and wanted here. As you can see, we got a special guest on the stream tonight. It's my buddy Sal from Behind the Arc Basketball. His channel is linked at the top of the chat in the pinned comment as well as in the description. If you guys like NBA or college basketball, he does it all. Great play-by-play streams. And obviously the NBA finals have started now.
Game 2. I'll be back game 2 tomorrow night. Suns against Bucks. Says Phoenix up 1-0 in the series. Big win yesterday for the Suns. Gonna be some great time. So if you like basketball, feel free to be a part of some good streams as well over there.
Yep. What's going on, Craig? I'm doing pretty well. How are you? Thank you for being here. I have no idea. I'm not gonna guess on who teams are gonna lose until their protection lists come out. Protection lists have to be submitted by July. I almost said January. July 17th. So once protection list comes out, we'll have a better idea of who is going to get taken by Seattle. But who Washington loses is largely going to depend on who they choose to and not to protect. Joel, what's going on? Welcome in. Shane, welcome into the chat. Thank you so much for being here. Really, really appreciate it. We are at the first intermission. We've just gone to the first intermission. Montreal and Tampa Bay are scoreless after 1. So, scoreless after 1 here. We are 13 subs away from 6K.
Almost there.
Yes. Really, really appreciate everybody watching tonight. Leisha's in the chat. What's going on, Leisha? Welcome. Nicholas, what's going on? Welcome in. Good to see you here. Avatar has a question about...
Yeah, I don't think that much. He doesn't play many minutes or so for Saric, so last time I checked, I heard it was a torn ACL, so he's done for the playoffs for Saric.
He'll miss most of next year too or some of next year at this point. That's a good 9 months usually.
He was just a bench player, so it opens up more for another backup big. I think they had Kaminsky come in quite a bit yesterday, but DeAndre Ayton, as long as you have Ayton, he's been terrific. He had yesterday was 19 rebounds yesterday. Wow. He was fantastic.
Yes, Shane, this is Behind the Arc Basketball. Austin, I mean, Price had a huge first period here for Montreal. Huge first period. He made some monster saves. Tampa had a lot of chances. Some really good chances too, and Price stopped them all. So he had a phenomenal period for Montreal, and Montreal is going to need to get some more offensive zone time and some more offense going on their part in periods 2 and 3 if they're going to win this game, because at some point, if it continues like it is, at some point something's going to go in. But Price is absolutely did his job in the first. We'll see if that keeps up all 60 minutes.
One opportunity off of the crossbar.
Yeah, Johnson rang pipe off the crossbar. That was the one that Price didn't really get, but he made monster saves in the first.
Couple big slap shots with spacing that the Lightning had opportunities, and he was just able to get a body on in front of it.
I don't know, Craig. You'd have to look up that. That's not a stat that I have right in front of me. John, what's going on? Welcome in. Thank you for being here. Austin, welcome in. Good to see you. It has been a great game so far. Absolutely, Austin. Trevor's in the chat. What's going on, Trevor? Welcome. Thank you so much for being here. Really, really appreciate it. We're just hanging out at the first intermission here, waiting for period 2 to begin. We are scoreless after 1. The Lightning and the Canadiens. Tampa Bay with a lot of offensive pressure in the first, but not able to get anything in the net past Price. So,
And for Montreal, they just need to start getting some quality opportunities.
yeah, they didn't have the puck nearly enough in the offensive zone that period. They're not going to win that way.
They didn't really get any good quality shot opportunities.
Yeah, I think there was like one real legitimate scoring chance for Montreal, and that was about it. Most of them were not that quality of shots, the few that they did get. So they've got to spend some more time in the offensive zone. I would expect a bigger push from them in period 2. Gamer Boy, what is going on? Welcome in. Thank you for being here. Really, really appreciate it.
And again, the Canadiens having quite a bit of problems with turnovers again today. I saw a stat which was crazy, that Tampa Bay coming into this game of the series had scored 11 goals off of Montreal turnovers in 10 seconds or less.
Yeah,
that's insane.
That's Tampa's offense. They are a counter. Their 5-on-5 offense is very counterattack heavy. So that's really what Tampa does best, is they steal the puck in the neutral zone, or they transition out of their own zone quickly through the neutral zone, and they're very good on the rush, and they're very good at counterattacks. 100%. That is their 5-on-5 offense, what they do best. So that stat really doesn't surprise me at all. But yeah, you gotta protect the puck when playing Tampa Bay for sure. Chance with the 5.
Dono.
Get that Dono hype in the chat for Chance. Thank you. Dropping a 5 on the stream. Really, really appreciate it. Hal, welcome in. Thank you for being here. Really appreciate it. Yeah, Shane, Montreal did not get enough offense in period 1. I expect a much bigger period out of them in period 2 as far as offensive opportunities go. If you're Tampa Bay, you want to keep limiting them, because given the fact that Tampa's had so many chances and haven't scored yet, all it's going to take is one sneaky goal for the Canadiens, and they could steal this. So if you're Tampa, you want to keep limiting Montreal offensively. You don't want to let them get stuff to the net like you did in the first, and then you got to keep putting that pressure on and keep pushing until something gets in behind Price. Paolo, what's going on? Welcome. Erod, welcome. Thank you for being here. Really, really appreciate it. Great to have you guys in the chat. We are in Game 5 of the Stanley Cup Finals. We've got Montreal and Tampa Bay scoreless after 1. Very lopsided shots on goal, but still even where it counts on the scoreboard. Coconut, welcome in. Thank you for being here. Really, really appreciate it. Great to see you in the chat, as always.
A lot of great people in the chat over here. It's huge for Montreal to still be in this game.
Yeah, I mean, yeah, absolutely, because that was the kind of first period that could have resulted in a 2 or 3-0 Lightning lead.
Yep. And
that would have been a large, hill to have to climb from that point. So the fact that Montreal came out of that period 0-0, you've got to be happy about that if you're the Canadiens, and you've got to try and get some more offense going in period 2. Sharaf is here. What's going on? Welcome. Thank you for being here. Let's see.
Oh, that's awesome, Avatar.
Oh, there you go, Avatar. Nice.
Back in the day, huge Bird fan.
See you later, Gamer Boy. Coconut, welcome to the channel. New to the streams. Thank you so much for watching. Really, really appreciate it. Welcome. We're here. Should be getting somewhat towards the end of the first intermission, waiting for period 2 to begin. I think that there's going to be probably a short highlight package, then another set. Oh, no, maybe they're not quite there yet. Oh, no, never mind. We still got like 8.5 minutes. What? Why do these intermissions feel like they're going by so slow? Unless this was recorded during the commercial break. That could be. Yeah, that's definitely a little behind. I don't know. It's saying about 7 minutes, 7.5 minutes left in the intermission still. Fans of all teams are welcome here, Coconut. This channel covers the entire NHL.
Fans of all ages, looks like, too.
Yep. Gabriel, what's going on? Welcome in. Thank you for being here. Really, really appreciate it. Yeah, we'll see, Sharaf. We shall see.
Tonight, we'll see.
This series could be over tonight. James, what's going on? Welcome. Thank you so much for being here. Really, really appreciate it. Good to see you in the chat. We're here at the first intermission, waiting for period 2 to begin. It's been a pretty good game so far, but we're still scoreless. Great first period for Carey Price in goal for Montreal. Haru, thank you so much for subscribing, or Harout, however you say that. Thank you so much for subscribing. Let's get some new sub hype in the chat. Thank you, thank you, thank you. Really appreciate it.
We're almost there to 6K, everyone.
We are getting close to 6K. We are 11 subscribers away now from 6K.
What a way to end it tonight if it ended on 6K.
Trevor with the dono hype. Good. Let's get that hype in the chat.
Thanks so much, man.
2 on the stream. Thank you so much, Trevor. Really, really appreciate that. Thank you so much. Let's see. Dakota, welcome.
Welcome in here, man.
Thank you so much for being here. Really, really appreciate it. Coming over from Sal's channel. Thank you so much. Clear Lake, thank you so much for subscribing. Really, really appreciate it. Let's get that sub hype for Clear Lake and give a warm welcome in the chat. Welcome in, everybody. Appreciate you all being here. We've got a 0-0 game so far after 20 minutes of action. And we'll see what comes up here. Happens in the middle frame. Period 2 coming up a few minutes away. And we'll see if either team's able to get a lead. Really, really appreciate everybody watching.
About 5 minutes away from the start of the second period.
Yep. And we are 9 subscribers away from 6K.
Almost there.
9 away from 6K. Thank you guys so much. Really, really appreciate it. Shout out to Coconut, new to the channel. Thank you so much for being here. Really, really appreciate it. Let's go. We're getting ready for period 2 action.
Got to get that 6K hype when it happens.
Oh, there's going to be 6K hype when it happens. Absolutely. Cannot wait. This could be the final game. It's weird. It hasn't really sunk in for me. I mean, I've been streaming all season. I've been streaming, almost every night, all playoffs. So it hasn't really sunk in that after tonight, I may not watch a hockey game until, at least the rookie tournaments in September, if they even do the rookie tournaments this year. That it could be months before I see a hockey game again. So that's definitely hasn't really set in yet.
And it's been like almost a full year of streaming, basically. Is when
started
up last year in the bubble.
So yeah, it has been there. Well, there was that break from October, November, December, but you had the playoffs last year start up in the beginning of August. I streamed basically for 2 months straight, August and September. Finals ended. Then you had the off season in October, November, December, and then in January. This season started up, and I've been streaming all year this year since January. So it's gonna be weird having that time off after this series ends for sure. My call, thank you so much. Really, really appreciate it. Thank you so much.
It's gonna be fun getting back to sporting events, going back to the hockey games. You love to go back again. It's gonna be great. Be definitely going back to some.
I'll be going to games next year. I'll be going to games this coming season. Yeah, absolutely.
What's good, Brayden?
What's going on? Welcome in. Thank you so much for being here. Really, really appreciate it. Here's a good thing that NBC's showing up right now. Only 5 teams have won the Stanley Cup at home in the last 15 years.
Wow.
Almost every Cup finals have ended on the road in recent history. Only 5 teams have won it at home. They took down the graphic, so I know it was the 06 Hurricanes. It was both years that the LA Kings won in 2012 and 2014. Chicago in 2015 was the last team to win the Cup on home ice. There was another one in there that I'm missing. But only 5 out of the last 15 Cup winners have been won at home. So Tampa has a chance to do something tonight that hasn't been done since 2015 and hasn't really happened all that often. A lot of them have been won on the road. Mikhail, what's going on? Welcome. Thank you so much for being here. Really appreciate it. Chad is in the chat. What's going on?
Stay safe out there if you guys are out in Florida.
GP, welcome. My call, that's going to depend on what kind of contract he wants. If for the right contract, I absolutely think that they'll keep him. But if he wants a ton of money, then probably not. We'll see. Aaron, what's going on? Welcome in. Thank you so much for being here. Oh, so that was the one I was missing then, BC4F, was the Ducks in 07. So Carolina in 06, Anaheim in 07, LA in 2012, LA in 2014, and Chicago in 2015 were the teams that won the Cup at home. Let's see. Kevin, what's going on? Welcome into the stream. Thank you for being here. Also, this is definitely the last commercial break. So we're going to have second period puck drop is going to be coming up very, very soon here. And we'll see in the second if either team's able to get a lead here. Nobody's scored yet. We will see. Special guest tonight is Sal from Behind the Arc Basketball. Pinned comment at the top of the chat. His channel's up there. He does great basketball content of college and the NBA.
Good stuff. Check it out if you guys would like. I'll be back tomorrow night. Phoenix in Game 2 of the playoffs hosting the Milwaukee Bucks tomorrow night.
Yep. And, NBA Finals are underway as well. They're about a week behind.
It's usually a week difference between the NBA and NHL for finals.
Yeah, it usually starts about a week different. Yep. Corey, what's going on? Jeff, or James, thank you. Really, really appreciate that. Thank you.
GP, what's
glad that you're enjoying the stream. GP, oh yeah. We got some awesome legends in the chat tonight.
Mine's the Celtics for favorite
NBA team. I don't really watch the NBA, but Celtics would be.
I cover a ton of college hoops as well, Chad.
Yeah, college. I like college a lot more than NBA.
If you guys follow college hoops, March Madness tournament, I've had John on a couple times for March Madness.
I've done some March Madness games, and those are always an absolute blast to do. Except when you get the 40-point blowout ones, but
the 1 against 16 in the first round.
Yeah. But most of them are really good. But anyway, we're back for the start of the second period. Puck is dropped, and we are underway as Montreal takes possession. They dump it into the Tampa Bay zone, and they are after it. We have a scoreless game here. Starting period number 2. We'll see if either team is able to get a lead in the middle frame. Is that one shot in wide there by Montreal? They keep it in the offensive zone, though. Tampa trying to work it out. Played the other way. And all the way down, that's going to be a quick whistle again here. And NBC didn't stop their clock. NBC's clock is still running.
Yeah.
And we got a penalty call against David Savard. It's going to be a power play here for Montreal. Montreal's going to the power play. Let's see what they got Savard for here. He backhands it out. Oh, he delay a game. It went up and out of play. So that's a pretty easy call. Savard throws it over the glass, and Montreal's going to get a power play opportunity. 2-minute power play here for the Canadiens. They were not able to score on their first power play of this game.
Second one they've got tonight.
And they got to fix the clock because the clock did not stop when that whistle was blown. I don't know. I'm not gonna be looking at my phone. Still 9 subs away from 6K, Coconut. I'm not gonna be checking my phone during the play though. As it's gonna be an offensive zone face-off here for Montreal. Trying to get it stalemate off the draw. Both teams after it. Tampa Bay finds it. It's Chernak. He tries to spin it up and out. Gets it back to the neutral zone. Taken now. 1:45 left on the power play. Montreal bringing it back through the neutral zone. Dumped in there by Petrie. And that one gets taken here. Cleared all the way again by the penalty kill of the Lightning. Off to a good start. First 30 seconds are gone already. We're almost a minute into period 2 as that one gets dumped in but turned over right at the blue line. Tampa clears it all the way down again. Montreal struggling to get anything going on this power play. They're down to a minute 15 left as they work it back out of their zone. Through neutral ice over the red line. Fanning on the dump. Not able to get that one in deep. Perry. Now they'll try again. Here comes Suzuki. Trying to go behind the D. Hedman's all over it, though. Into the corner. Sends it up and is able to clear it out. Tampa clears again. Under a minute to go on the power play. 50 seconds left here. Montreal trying to get possession into the offensive zone. Here comes Eric Stahl. He's trying to throw that into the middle. That one deflected away by the Tampa D, and they clear it all the way down once again. Great penalty kill so far for Tampa Bay. Moved up now. 30 seconds left on the power play. Into the offensive zone. That one gets taken away, though, by Tampa. Perlo! What is going on? Welcome in. Thank you so much for being here. Really, really appreciate it. Into the offensive zone now. Blake Coleman. Final 17 seconds of the power play for the Canadiens. McDonough couldn't get that one in deep behind Price, but they stand him up in the neutral zone, and Tampa takes the puck back. Played here now by the Lightning. They're going to kill off this power play as we go back to even strength. Final seconds tick away, and we are still scoreless. Through the neutral zone there.
Big hit along the far side.
Good step up there by the Montreal D, and they're going to loft it up through the neutral zone now. Knocked down, though, by Kucherov. Into the middle to Palat. Palat dumps it deep. 17:20 to go in the second. Tampa in on the forecheck. Moved into the middle. Taken away, though, by Montreal. Trying to move it around. General, what's going on? Welcome in. Nice pad stop there by Vasilevsky. And another one on the rebound chance. Back the other way. Eddie, what's going on? Welcome in. Thank you for being here. Really appreciate it. Paul Byron takes a big hit there by Palat. Byron knocks him down, though, as he gets back up. Puck ends up in the corner. Tampa keeps it in. D to Sergachev. A lot of space. Down low. Kucherov just couldn't deflect it on goal. Good chance here. Point keeps it in. Really good shift here for the Lightning. Long shot there. One-timer goes high off glass. 16:35 to go in the second. Montreal clears it all the way down. Vasilevsky comes out to play it. Gets it to his defenseman. Worked here now. Tampa trying to start the breakout. Montreal putting on some forechecking pressure, though. Deneau all over it in the corner. Caulfield, excuse me, not Deneau. Taken now, cleared by the Lightning, but Montreal takes possession back. Moved up now. Cole Caulfield into the offensive zone. Canadiens trying to go and put some pressure on. Long shot from the point there. That one just goes wide. Taken here. Long shot in, ends up behind. 16 minutes to go in the second. Move now by Tampa up and out of their zone. Deflected into the Montreal end. Here comes Barclay Goodrow. Good hit in the corner. Moved into the past Gord. And Montreal's able to clear it out. Taken here, though, by Ryan McDonough. He'll regroup for Tampa. Into the offensive end. Here comes Patrick Maroon. Maroon in. Pad save there by Price. Back out again. Puck squirts to the neutral zone. Tampa gets possession, though. 15.5 left in the second period. We're still scoreless. And the Lightning are going to be offsides entering the zone there. We'll get a whistle. Tampa Bay with some chances, but Price with another save and a really nice defensive play coming across and sliding there. Down at the other end, Vasilevsky had to make some nice pad stops as well. So we've got pressure for both teams here, but nobody able to break the ice just yet. Goaltending has been phenomenal, Brianna.
Price.
Absolutely. So the shots are now 15-7 in favor of Tampa Bay. as that one goes back to the center dot, and the faceoff is won by Tampa. And then it deflects up and out of play, and we'll just get another faceoff coming up. Bolts are buzzing, John, but they haven't been able to beat Price yet.
Maroon had an incredible opportunity. Pass ahead.
This play, though, by Romanov sliding across and taking the pass away, that cut off the angle and forced Maroon into a very low-quality, short-side shot that was never really going to go in. Romanov did a really good job taking that pass away. Because he had somebody in front. If he had been able to get that pass through, it would have been a great opportunity.
A huge slide.
And then Price makes the pad stop as well, doing his job. And the game's still scoreless because of it. Eli, what's going on? Welcome in. Thank you so much for being here. Really appreciate it. Montreal dumps it into the offensive zone. They'll start the forechecking pressure. Puck's behind the net. Taken, though, by the Lightning. They try and work it out. Goes past Maroon, and that one goes right back in. Vasi covers it on the long shot from the point with 14:42 to go in the second. Eli just subscribed. Nice. Everyone, welcome Eli to the channel. Let's get some new sub hype in the chat. Thank you, thank you, thank you.
Welcome to the community, brother.
We've got an offensive zone face-off. We are now 7 subs away. 7 subs away from 6K. 14:42 left here in the second. Offensive zone face-off for the Canadiens. And they win that one back. Trying to get it in. Weber sends it deep. Down Byron. Pass back out to the point. Long shot there. That one goes wide. Blocked down, though. Sent around. Gerardo, thank you so much for subscribing. Really, really appreciate it. Let's get that hype in the chat for Gerardo, everybody. Moved up now. Moved here. Tampa trying to bring it into the offensive zone. Weber cuts Cirelli off. Played now down low by Ross Colton. Colton trying to get it in front. That one not cleanly through, but Tampa keeps it in at the point. Long shot there. That one deflected in front. Cirelli just couldn't put it in. Great chance there for the Lightning. Colton has it again in the corner. Taken down low now. Swarming in the offensive zone. Looking for the first goal of this game. Taken here on the half boards. Back down deep. Montreal trying to clear it out. Jake Evans can't get it up. Gets it to Byron, though. That one's knocked down. Possession kept by Tampa. Moved here now. Shot in there, and that one gets blocked on the way through, up and out of play. And we'll get a stoppage with 13:40 to go in period 2. Tons of pressure, but nobody's put one in the net yet. It is 0-0 as we'll head to our first commercial break of the second period. And thank you guys all so much for being here. Really, really appreciate it. Would mean a lot if you could hit the thumbs up and subscribe if you haven't. Cover the entire NHL. So fans of all teams are welcome and wanted here. And as you can see, we got a special guest on the stream tonight. It is Sal from Behind the Arc Basketball. And his channel is linked at the top of the chat in the pinned comment. He does college and NBA on his channel.
Good stuff. Check it out tomorrow if you guys are interested. I'll be back game 2 of the finals. It's going to be Phoenix against Milwaukee. Phoenix took game 1 yesterday.
Yes. Ben, what is going on, bro? Welcome, welcome, welcome. Eddie, thank you so much for subscribing. Let's get some let's get some new sub hype in the chat for Eddie. Thank you. Thank you, Emily. Really appreciate it. Glad you're enjoying the stream. RGR, what's going on?
What's good from RGR, football fan?
Let's see. Thank you for the update. I saw Alex and Jack both posted this. Vladimir Tarasenko has officially requested a trade from the St. Louis Blues. So, he, I believe, has 2 years left on his contract at $7.5 million, and he wants out of St. Louis. So, that is definitely going to be something to watch this offseason. Does Tarasenko get moved by St. Louis, and to where? Because he has a no-trade clause, so he has a lot of say and what kind, where he can end up. So, that'll be interesting for sure. That's something definitely going to be to watch this offseason. Hey, Justin, thank you so much for being here.
I've got Phoenix in 6 in the NBA Finals. over the Bucks.
No, Austin. I was on Sal's stream for March Madness during college basketball.
All right, here we go. Back into action.
Played here, back from the commercial break. Played now. Tampa dumps it in. 13.5 to go in the second period. Scott, welcome. Sebastian, welcome. Thank you so much for being here. Really, really appreciate it. Move through the neutral zone by the Canadiens into the offensive end. Still looking for our first goal in this game. Victor Hedman plays it. Lightning get it back up and out. Back the other way now. Taken here by Tampa. Or by Montreal, excuse me. Tampa on the forecheck, trying to get it in the corner.
Ooh, big hit in the corner.
Good shot there in the corner as Montreal moves it out. 13 minutes to go here in the second period as we are getting close to the halfway point of this game. Oh, all right, Matthew. Makes sense. Thank you for being here. Really, really appreciate it. Did we hit 6K? The chat's saying we hit 6K.
Nice.
Thank you guys so much. That is awesome. Nice pad stop there by Vasilevsky. Taken now. Lightning up and out of the zone. Dumped in there. Let's get that 6K hype in the chat. We hit 6K on the stream tonight. Thank you guys so much. Another big milestone there. RGR football fan. Let's get that member hype in the chat. New member to the channel. Welcome to Superstar. Thank you so much. Really, really appreciate it, RGR.
Ooh, big hit underneath.
Taken now. 12:07 to go in the second. Tampa's back regrouping in their own end. Byron after on the forecheck. Moved up now.
Pass mid-ice.
Into the offensive zone. Here come the Lightning. Palat back door, and that pass just doesn't connect. Would have been a great opportunity. Still with some pressure. That one gets blocked down, though, by Montreal. Tampa keeps it in. Under 12 minutes now to go in the second period. Played now. Taken by Montreal. Back up ice.
Here we go.
Here comes Suzuki, and a great job there by Sergachev getting back.
Nice defense.
Cut him off there. And we're going to get a stoppage now. 11:28 to go in the second. And, I think Sergachev's going to the box here. It looks like Sergachev might have kicked out the back of his skate. I'm going to assume that that's what they're calling. Yeah, right here. Right there. Sergachev kicked out the back of his skate and kind of... I mean, it wasn't an egregious slew foot, but it was enough to take him down. And that is going to give Montreal a power play here. As they were tied up for a while, and then right at the end, Sergachev seemed to kind of pull him back and trip him with his skate to the back of Suzuki's skate. So that's going to be a power play here for Montreal. They haven't scored on any of their chances yet. It's their third power play of the game. We'll see what happens here as Tampa already shorthanded into the offensive zone. Tampa's penalty kill has been phenomenal so far. As that gets moved now. Taken here by Montreal. They dump it in. Played down in the corner. Here comes Tampa trying to work it out now. They clear it up.
Here we go on the break.
Long shot there, and that one gets gloved down by Price from Chernak. It'll be an offensive zone faceoff coming up for the shorthanded Lightning with 1:27 left on Montreal's power play. 10:54 to go in the second. Let's see. Justin, welcome in. Kurt, thank you so much. Really appreciate it. Glad you're enjoying the stream. Chris, welcome. Thank you so much for being here. Really, really appreciate it. We got 1:27 left on Montreal's power play, but Tampa gets an offensive zone faceoff. It's one back, though, by the Canadiens. They'll try and start the breakout here. Moved up now. Knocked through the neutral zone. Played by...
Force the turnover.
Stolen again there by Hedman, and they dump it back deep. I'll tell you what, this Tampa Bay penalty kill has been on point in this game. They are doing everything right so far. We'll see if Montreal can break that. As they're out to the point now, finally setting up in the offensive zone.
Some space.
Opportunity here for the Canadiens, working it around in the offensive end. Finally setting up in a shot there. That one from Toffoli just went wide. 45 seconds of power play time left. Ticking down towards the halfway point of this game. 10:07 to go in the second period. Knocked down by Suzuki. Canadiens keep it in the offensive zone. Trying to work it around. Played here by Perry. Into the middle. Deflected in. Vasilevsky keeps it out on the deflection. And it's cleared back to the neutral zone. 20 seconds of power play time. Montreal's right back into the offensive end. Jose, what's going on? Welcome in. Thank you so much for being here. Really appreciate it. Cleared all the way down again there by the penalty kill. 5 seconds left on the power play. That's just about going to do it. 9.5 to go in the second period. Still no score in this one. Sergachev is out of the box, and we are back to 5-on-5 hockey. All again, puck out. Cleared there by Tampa. Back to the neutral zone. Evans backhands it back, right back in for Montreal. Puck's down in the corner. Good check there. Trying to work it around.
Big hit along the boards.
Yeah, good job there. Tampa Bay getting physical. That was Barclay Goodrow. Not a surprise. This gets brought in here. Played by Ryan McDonough. Under 9 minutes to go in the second period. 8:50 to go here. As we are still scoreless in this one. Both teams still looking for that first goal. Got to imagine in a game that is this low scoring, the first goal is going to be really, really important. As Vasilevsky here behind the net sends that one to the corner. Montreal's forechecking pressures after it, though. Long shot in gets blocked. Shots are getting a little bit closer to even now, especially with that
forced turnover.
Yeah, really nice defensive play there by Tampa Bay as they get it back to the neutral zone. Montreal's closing the gap on shots. It's now 16-12 in favor of the Lightning. Only a 4-shot difference now as Tampa brings it into the offensive zone. And that one is turned over by Sergachev. Trying to get it out. Montreal clears. Into the middle.
Nice
in behind. Josh Anderson just had it poked away. Another great defensive play for the Lightning. That time I think it was Kucherov getting back. Under 8 minutes now to go in the second. Moved up here. Kept in, though, by the Canadiens. Petrie. Pass to the face-off circle. Shot in there. Vasilevsky knocks it down. Puck's behind the net. Lightning trying to work it out. Palat gets it. He's going to be able to get it to the neutral zone. Loft it over everybody. Line change coming here for Tampa Bay. Looks like Montreal may follow suit as well. 7.5 to go in the second period. Moved into the offensive zone. Perry dumps it deep. Played now. Taken here. Nice hit behind the net there. Montreal keeps it in, though. Working it around in the offensive zone. This is the offensive pressure that I expected from Montreal. Getting a little bit more of a push here in period 2 than they did in the first. But now Tampa takes it. They come back the other way as Stammer dumps it deep. In after it now is Colton in the corner. Trying to find it. He leaves it for Stamkos. Stamkos back to the point. Sent right back in deep down now. Puck's in the near side corner. Up the boards. Played by Montreal. They look to get it out. Not able to.
Stuck on the boards.
Good pressure here from Tampa Bay. Causing that pile up along the boards as both teams dig for the puck. Montreal's done a good job of getting some offensive pressure over the last few minutes. Here's Tampa with a shot. They score! Ross Colton with the first goal of the game! A beautiful pass in front, and he deflects it in. We have a 1-0 lead for Tampa Bay. Lightning get the first goal. Montreal was doing such a good job in the offensive zone of pushing back and putting on the pressure. And then it comes down to the other end, and a beautiful pass right to the stick of Ross Colton by David Savard. Beautiful pass in front, and all Colton had to do was get a stick on it, and he puts it in the net. And it is a 1-0 lead here for the Tampa Bay Lightning in game number 5. First goal of the game with 6:33 to go in the second period. It was scoreless for a long time, but we finally get a goal. That is a big 1-2 here late in the second to give Tampa the lead. And now Montreal has to come from behind. Here come the Canadiens. Trying to get it back into the
Nice
offensive
pass
zone.
ahead.
Jake Evans. That one's poked away, though.
Swung
Good
away,
defense
though.
by Chernak. Long shot
Deep
from the
shot
point. That one
wide.
goes wide. Montreal's right back into the offensive end here. And then Tampa clears it all the way down. Under 6 minutes left in the second period. 5:53 to go here in period 2. Romanov with it up through the neutral zone. Taken here. Spinning around the offensive end. Played here by the Canadiens.
Along the boards.
Good forechecking pressure here from the Habs. Trying to keep it in.
Tampa Bay gets it along the boards.
Thank you to the new
Into their attacking
subscriber.
zone.
Chance there.
Oh,
Good
1 minute
defense
lead.
coming from
Funny.
Petrie. Knocks down Coleman. Thank you. I don't know how to say that name, so I'm just going to call you Zeke. Welcome. Thank you for subscribing. Let's get that new sub hype in the chat for our new subscriber, Zeke. Thank you, thank you,
Zeke.
thank you. Played now. 5:10 left in period 2. Cleared up there. Here comes Montreal. 3-on-1 into the offensive zone. Anderson back in. Caulfield was on his backhand, and it was too deep behind the post. And now Tampa Bay comes back the other way. And a big blocker stop there by Price. Robbing Kucherov there. Remember that 3-on-1. If Montreal loses that game, remember that 3-on-1. They just had a golden opportunity and didn't even get a shot on goal. Back the other way now. 4.5 to go in the second. Tampa through the neutral zone. Back and forth action. Things have opened up here.
Completely.
They have opened up in the second part of this second period. We are getting back and forth action up and down the ice. Toffoli with it now, trying to get it out for Montreal. Tampa with the forecheck, though. Pressure coming hard from the Lightning. They want a second goal. They know that a 1-goal lead is probably not going to do it. They want an insurance marker. Stammer with it down in the corner. Back to Sergachev. Sergachev blasts it, and it just gets blocked wide.
Wow.
Into the offensive end now. Montreal coming in on the attack. Under 4 minutes to go. Second period. Maroon takes down a player there for Montreal. That was Edmondson, a big hit. Now it's in front of the benches. Perry all over it. Couple guys from each team scrumming for it. Puck ends up getting back into the Montreal end. And they're going to work it out of their zone now. Breakout coming with 3:20 left in period 2. Dumped into the offensive zone in behind the net. Vasilevsky plays it to his defenseman. Up and off the boards out of the zone. Marshall, what's going on? Welcome in. Thank you for being here. Appreciate it. We got 3:05 left in the second period. It's played here by Alex Romanov. Montreal now. Perry deflects it into the offensive end. That came, I believe, from behind the red line, though. So that is going to be an icing call against Montreal with just 2:55 left in period number 2. And Tampa Bay has the 1-0 lead. Thank you, General. Really appreciate it.
You guys are awesome.
Hey, Brennan, thank you for being here. Really appreciate it. Glad that you guys are enjoying the stream. We've got a heck of a hockey game going here in game number 5. Tampa Bay with an offensive zone face-off. It's 2:58 remaining. Excuse me, not 2:55. And that one, it goes right into the bench, and we'll get another quick whistle here. And it will be a face-off coming up now with 2:54 left. Period 2. Ross Colton with the only goal of the game so far has given Tampa the 1-0 lead. We're going to head to the final commercial break of the second. And that's going to give me an opportunity to say thank you so much for being here, each and every one of you. Really appreciate it. Please don't forget to hit the thumbs up and subscribe if you haven't. I cover the entire NHL, so fans of all teams are welcome and wanted here. And this is Sal from Behind the Arc Basketball, the special guest on the stream tonight. And his channel is linked in the description and at the pinned comment at the top of the chat. He does college and the NBA for basketball. Has some awesome streams there.
Check it out. I'll be back tomorrow night, so if you guys enjoy basketball, check it out as I'll be back.
NBA Finals.
Game 2, NBA Finals tomorrow night.
Jan, thank you so much for subscribing. Really, really appreciate it. Let's get some new sub hype in the chat. And Trey just subscribed as well. Thank you so much.
Trey.
Really, really appreciate it. Let's get some sub hype for Trey as well.
Bobby in the chat. Let's go.
Hey, Bobby from Beantown Breakdown is here. What's going on, man? Welcome in. Thank you so much for being here. Really, really appreciate it. Great to see you on stream, bro. What a game here between Tampa Bay and Montreal. I mean, I don't think you can ask for much more than this for a playoff hockey game.
Montreal looking alive. Big second period.
Yeah, I mean, Montreal's had a lot more offense in period 2 than they did in period 1, but Tampa was able to get the goal and get that lead, and we'll see what happens. Still plenty of hockey left. I mean, we still got a whole period plus to go, so still a ways to go in this one, but man, this has been a really fun game. Hurricane Jason, thank you so much. Really, really appreciate that. I'm glad that you're enjoying the stream.
Lucas with a sub. Let's go, man.
Hey, Lucas, thank you so much for subscribing. Let's get that sub hype. Trey, thank you so much. Really appreciate it.
We are back in.
I think Vasilevsky's going to get Conn Smythe, Chase. Especially, I mean, I'm not going to say, I don't want to jinx anything, but right now I'm leaning Vasilevsky. Nadine, thank you so much for watching. Really, really appreciate it. Really, really appreciate it. Who gets the cup first? I don't know. That's going to be interesting. That's going to be interesting, Chase. That's always something to watch. We'll find out. I don't know. Because they don't really have, like, there's not, like, any of those, like, guys in their final seasons that, you know, you bring in for one last playoff run. Like, Tampa doesn't really have it. Maybe Maroon? Maybe Maroon, because it's his 3rd cup in a row. Maybe he hands it to Maroon. I don't know. That's going to be interesting to see. No, I'm not going to say the S word, Alex. I almost did, but I'm not going to say it. Into the offensive zone. Back from commercial break. Tampa on the attack. That one gets blocked up into the netting and out of play. 2:20 left in the second period. It will be an offensive zone faceoff for the Lightning coming up. Shots on goal are now 18-13 in favor of the Lightning. Felipe, thank you so much for watching. From Brazil, thank you so much for being here. Really, really appreciate it. Yeah, no, I do not say the S word before the game is over. You can't do it. Take him back here. Montreal wins the defensive zone faceoff. They're going to look to break it out of their zone. Breakout play here, up dumped into the Tampa end. Tampa plays it, though. They're going to have a chance to regroup. McDonough with the puck. Tell you what, McDonough's had a really strong playoffs defensively. He doesn't put a lot of points on the board. That's not really what he's there for. He is a shutdown defenseman. He has had a really strong postseason. Oh, yeah, absolutely, Jack. McDonough is absolutely phenomenal for defensively for Tampa Bay, and he has been. He's been a lockdown guy his entire career, and he's still doing it at a very, very high level. And it looks like we're going to get one more commercial break. So I guess that last commercial break was the one that was supposed to be after the 10-minute mark, but because there was so much happening, there was only icings and goals, so you can't go to commercial break. So now we get the final commercial break of the second period with under 2 minutes to go, and Tampa Bay is holding on to the 1-0 lead right now. What a game is right, Timothy. This has been phenomenal hockey. Both teams have been held to less than 20 shots. It's been good defense. It's been good goaltending. Both the goalies have played really, really well. And
Montreal picking up in the second period.
Yeah, Montreal has picked it up offensively.
They've got much better quality looks in the second period than they did in the first.
Haven't got one past Vasilevsky yet. And, I mean, Tampa's goal was a gorgeous pass from Savard right onto the stick of Colton in front. Nothing Price can do about that. and Colton was just able to put it in, and just keep your stick on the ice in front of the net, and good things happen.
Montreal in that 3-on-1. If you're looking back at this one,
that's definitely going to be something.
Factor.
Yeah, that's been Montreal's probably their best offensive opportunity from the blue line in. They had a 3-on-1, and they didn't even end up getting a shot on goal because Anderson had issues controlling the puck, and then by the time he threw it across, it was way too far in front of Caulfield, and it ended up going to like the side of the post anyway. So that could come back to bite the Canadiens if they end up coming up. If they lose by 1 goal, you'll remember that 3-on-1 that they were not able to convert. No, that is not the S word run, Finn. I would be fine with overtime. That'd be actually really fun. But Jay Shaw, what's going on? Welcome in. Thank you for being here. Really, really appreciate it. Let's see.
Another forced turnover.
Yeah, here comes Tampa back the other way. Still a lot of time left in this one. We've got an entire third period to go. Still plenty of time for Montreal to get on the board here. So that one gets deflected wide. 1:22 to go in the second period. Played here by Montreal deep in their own end. Moved up now. Brought over the red line and into the offensive zone is Toffoli. Toffoli can't play it, though. It's cleared by Tampa Bay. Yanni Gourde with the puck. Ultra, what is going on? Welcome in. Great to see you in the chat. Appreciate you being here. We've got 1:02 left here in the second period. Tampa Bay with the 1-0 lead on a goal from Ross Colton. Played now. Montreal on the attack, trying to get it. Jake Evans after the turnover. Oh, Montreal just couldn't get a shot off from the slot. Trying to go and pad save Vasilevsky. What a stop with the pad by Vasi. And now Tampa going back the other way, splitting the D. Braden Point can't get a shot off, but there's a penalty call coming. It's a holding call against Montreal. Ben Sherratt gets the penalty, and Tampa Bay has drawn a penalty with 37 seconds left. Huge chance for Montreal down at one end. Vasi makes a monster save, and then Point comes back the other way, splits the D, and draws a holding call. Unbelievable. What a chance there. A beautiful deflection in front by Lehkonen, but Vasi gets the pad on it. And then it's a holding call back the other way against Ben Sherratt.
Second power play for Tampa Bay.
And Hedman right off the draw blasts one in on Price, but Price smothers it. And we'll just redo that offensive zone face-off with 32 seconds left now.
This is where to watch out Tampa Bay, because Tampa Bay has been terrific shorthanded tonight.
Mm-hmm.
And now they're on the power play for the second time.
So that one is taken all the way down. Cleared there by Montreal's penalty kill. Trying to work it up now. Brought into the offensive end.
Using the speed.
Down in the corner. Final seconds ticking off here. Montreal just needs one more clear to kill the period. Penalty will carry over into the third.
Great defense by
Montreal. And
Montreal
that is sent all the way down there by the Canadiens. The final seconds will run off the clock. 1:23 of power play time will carry over to start the third period for Tampa Bay. But that is going to do it for period 2 as the horn sounds. And we are headed to intermission. We've got some time to kill in the chat while we wait for period 3 to begin. It could be the final 20 minutes of hockey this season if Tampa is able to hold the lead. Montreal will be pushing hard to come back and try and push this to a game number 6. But that's going to give us a chance here to hang out with the intermission while we wait for the next period to begin. 20 minutes of hockey remaining. General, we are from southeastern Massachusetts, about an hour south of Boston. Thank you, Ultra. Really appreciate it. Graham, what's going on? Welcome in. Welcome in, everybody. Thank you all so much for being here. Really, really appreciate it. Please don't forget to hit that thumbs up and subscribe if you haven't. I cover the entire NHL, so fans of all teams are welcome and wanted here. And special guest on tonight is Sal from Behind the Arc Basketball. He does great NBA and college basketball content on his channel. And his channel is linked in the description and at the top of the chat. He'll be doing Game 2 of the NBA Finals tomorrow night.
9 o'clock Eastern Time. Suns up 1-0 against the Bucks. Phoenix hosting Milwaukee tomorrow night. If you guys enjoy hoops, check it out. If you're not an NBA fan, enjoy college. Feel free to check out college as well as...
Yeah, I'm more of a college basketball
in a couple
guy
months.
myself. Yeah.
It's crazy. This NBA season's going to end. It's going to be back in October, and then college coming back in November before you know it. It goes by fast. Man, what a second period. Montreal picking it up.
Yeah,
great opportunities.
Montreal only had 4 shots on goal in the first period. They had a lot more of offensive pressure in the second period, but it was Tampa that was able to score in period 2. And that's been the only goal of the game so far. So it's been very low scoring. The goaltenders are playing great. There's only been, did Tampa get to 20 shots by the end of that period? Or if not, they barely did. And maybe nobody got to 20 shots. It's been, Lightning only have 19 shots. Canadiens only have 14. So there haven't even been that much getting through to the goalies. The goalies have made all the stops that they needed to. It's been a really tight game. Thank you, Lewis. Really, really appreciate that. Thank you.
Chris, a Gonzaga fan. Let's go. I've covered Gonzaga quite a bit last year.
Oh, yeah. They're good every year. Yep. They're good every year.
They're going to be one of the top teams again. And wouldn't shock me if they get put number 1 in the AP again to start off the season.
Super. What is going on? Welcome in. Terry, welcome. Thank you for being here. Really, really appreciate it. Yeah, that sounds about right, Jack. Okay, so that makes sense. Okay, well, that's some good insight on the Vladimir Tarasenko situation.
Terry from Vietnam. Let's go. It was Baylor who beat Gonzaga this year in the national championship.
Yeah, I remember that.
Yeah, I thought it was going to be a close game, and it wasn't from the start.
Gonzaga had some issues.
Baylor just had full-grown men.
Oh.
Physical. One of their players on Baylor's team, he committed to Baylor in 2013. It's crazy.
Oh my gosh, wow.
He's 24.
That is wild.
Mark Vital. Number 11 for Baylor. It's crazy. Like, he was basically our age. Still in college, playing in the tournament.
Must have got a bunch of injury exemptions or something to be able to play that long.
Yeah. Jordan Bohannon's back again.
For
6 seasons.
How is that guy? I feel like he's been in Iowa for 10 years. He's at 6 now?
Yep.
Oh my God. That Bohannon has been playing college basketball for we were just going into college when he was a freshman.
And we thought that was his last tournament game where he did nothing against Oregon.
That's unbelievable. Let's see. I mean, with those shoulder issues, Jack, I'm not surprised. I mean, for a guy who's a pure sniper, when you start having multiple shoulder surgeries, that's a big red flag. So, I'm really not surprised to hear that. God Bobo, welcome in. Evan, welcome in. Thank you for being here. Really, really appreciate it.
On the stream, let's go.
Hey, wow. Nadine, thank you so much. I'm glad that you're enjoying. Really, really appreciate that. Glad you like this stream. Ultra, I mean, that's completely up to you, but definitely always much appreciated. Thank you so much. We're here at the second intermission, waiting for period 3 to begin. It's a 1-goal game heading into the third. You bet it's going to be a rockin' third period, Kelly. This is going to be nuts. Oh, yeah, Evan, I've seen you on there. Good, awesome stuff, man, and it's great to watch, for sure. I appreciate you stopping in. We're getting ready for the final 20 minutes here. This is going to be wild. Stanley Cup on the line. Tampa trying to hold the lead, and obviously Montreal is trying to force a game 6 on Friday. They're going to have to come from behind to do it. We'll see if they're able to.
Tampa Bay 6-0 in the postseason following a loss right after.
Yeah.
Wow. And if Tampa Bay does do it tonight, they'd be the first home team to close it out at home since 2015.
Mm-hmm. Andrew,
Huge.
what's going on? Welcome. Zeno, what's up? Welcome in. Thank you for being here. No, I'll be streaming during the off season, Zeno.
Yep.
Just not games, obviously, because there are no games, but I'll still be streaming.
A lot of good content awaits.
Yeah, Craig,
Yep.
we haven't had a full 82-game regular
Yeah.
season since 2018-19. Because 19-20 got cut
Yep.
short at the end when
And
COVID
this year,
started.
shortened season.
When COVID started in March, and then this season was only 56 games because they
Yep.
didn't start till January. So, yeah, we haven't had a full 82-game season in the last 2 seasons. It's wild. SL, what's going on? Welcome in.
Thanks so much.
Thank
for the
you
sub,
so much
GP.
for being here. Really, really appreciate it. Great to see you in the chat. Thank you. I'm glad that you're enjoying the stream. GP sub to Sal. There
Hey,
we go.
thanks so
Love
much,
to
man.
see it. I have no preference on who wins, Ultra. Just enjoying hockey. Once my team gets out, I don't really root for anybody. I just am hoping for great hockey, and tonight has certainly been a heck of a game.
What's good, Malik on the
Malik,
stream.
welcome
Let's
in.
go.
Thank you so much for being here. Really, really appreciate it. Maybe one, John. I don't stream a lot of preseason games, but maybe 1 or 2. But we'll see. I'll be doing other streams. We'll have other stuff to do before the season starts. And then, obviously, once next regular season starts, I'll be back to streaming every week. You know, hopefully 3 to 4 games a week like I did this year, hopefully. Maybe even a little more, depending on the support. And, you know, if this gets big enough to where, you know, it's basically my job, I'll just stream, you know, I'll stream, you know, 4 or 5 games a week or something like that. And, you know, do a lot. Do as many as I can. Maybe do some double headers during the regular season. I think I did that a couple times this regular season, but I really started the double headers in the playoffs. I might do regular season double headers if I'm able to. Preseason is very boring now, Evan. I agree that I used to enjoy watching preseason games like back in the late 2000s because especially early in the preseason, everybody would have like 5 fighters in the lineup just like trying to make the team. So there'd be like 3 or 4 fights a game in preseason games. But now nobody wants to get hurt. Nobody makes the team just for fighting anymore. So like there's hardly any fights in the preseason now. And the games, just the intensity level is not there at all. And I think the last 5 years, the preseason has gotten really, really boring.
Yeah, we do NBA commentary and college basketball as well. So not every single like NBA game that there is, because when college basketball goes on, it's usually college hoops that takes more precedence over NBA, since college, what the teams are playing for to be a part of tournament, be a part on the bubble, see that played out throughout the course of the season from November into March in the March Madness. And I usually do, I think it's like 65 to 35 in favor of college in December, January, February, and then definitely more so in March, and then after March Madness is over, the rest is all NBA after that.
Yeah, I mean, Ultra, absolutely. You just got to put a lot of work into it. If you put the work in, you absolutely can become successful, Ultra. You just got to work hard and love what you do and keep working at it to get better, and do the best that you can, and you definitely have a chance for sure. Yeah, NFL, no preseason in sports now are good. NFL, the only good NFL preseason game is the one where the starters play like the first half and that's it. Yeah. And even that, it's like worth watching the first half and then I'm falling asleep on the couch. So
and then,
preseason's rough.
And then of course they get the Hall of Fame game.
That's a joke. That's the Hall of Fame game is just a joke in the NFL. Literally almost everybody that plays in that game is cut by the time you get to the start of the regular season. James, Sal's channel is linked in the
Yep,
pinned
it's
comment
pinned.
at the top of the chat and also in the description of the video. So, really, really appreciate everybody watching tonight. Thank you guys all so much for being here. We've had a really good stream. We are getting ready for third period action between Tampa Bay and Montreal. We are at the intermission right now. And Tampa Bay is going to have a minute 23 of power play time carry over into the third after the penalty to Ben Sherratt for holding. And they have the 1-0 lead on a goal by Ross Colton.
Hey, thanks so much for the sub there, James. Appreciate it, man.
Yeah, that's awesome.
I wish the preseason NFL games over here were $10. More like 75 for the cheapest tickets.
And it's ridiculous because they're not good games.
Nope.
Like, I watch the Patriots preseason on it's always on like Channel 5 or whatever. Yep. And I'll watch like the first half if I'm lucky, and I fall asleep by halftime.
And then they always have the last one just for roster cuts either way, so you never see the starters in the final.
Oh, the final preseason game, yeah, nobody plays.
No.
Porcupine, what is going on?
Nice.
Welcome. GoldenEye, welcome in. Thank you for being here. Really, really appreciate it. I use Streamlabs to do my streams, Ultra. Yep. All the graphics are loaded into Streamlabs, and then you just hit stream and go for it. There's really no editing. You just have to get all the graphics up on the screen, and you just do that by loading it into Streamlabs. I agree, Porcupine. I'm with you on that. NFL regular season is really, really good, but nothing beats the NHL playoffs. I love the NFL playoffs, too. Like, football is fantastic all season, regular season and playoffs, but nothing beats the NHL playoffs in my opinion. It's just, it's on such a whole other level of intensity. Yeah, Ultra, you have to load them all into Streamlabs. All right, hopefully we're getting close to the start of the third here. Oh yeah, this might be the last commercial break. So we are just about ready for the start of the third period. Could potentially be the final 20 minutes of the season, depending on how this goes. I've honestly never watched them, Vaughn. I'm not into soccer. I've never watched soccer.
Hey, you never know, Vaughn. Maybe I'll do a special live stream for you sometime about that.
Heal This, welcome in. Thank you for being here. Patricia, welcome in. Thank you so much for being here. Really, really appreciate it. Ultra, I started to like hockey. I mean, my dad and grandfather are both huge hockey fans, so I started liking hockey as soon as I was able to watch it as a little kid. So it's always been my favorite sport. All right, here we go. Hey, I'm glad that you're enjoying the stream. I'm glad you're enjoying the stream, Emily. Thank you so much for being here. Really appreciate it. Valentina, welcome in. Thank you so much for watching. Really, really appreciate it. Hey, Jay Sean, I hope so. Oop, I'm definitely wishing the best for you, man. And maybe someday I'll be calling you as you win the Stanley Cup. I'll be here on stream calling the game. We'll find out.
You might be the one in person someday, the big one. From a big network, you never know.
You never know. Chris, thank you so much. Really, really appreciate that. This will be the last commercial break. This same Liberty Mutual commercial for probably the 5,000th time these playoffs. The same Liberty Mutual commercial is on. And now into Bridgestone. That's the one thing about the NHL is that they're the same ads over and over and over again. Like the NFL has so many different advertisers that the ads get mixed up at least a little bit with football. With the NHL, it is the same ads over and over, and not just like the same companies, but the exact same ads. It gets so annoying. Like football, at least they switch it up a little bit.
They have so many corporate sponsors for the
Yeah.
NFL. And they put it on a rotational schedule. And it's all different types of spots that they do. It's not just one, like the one that we keep on seeing.
Yeah. Like, you'll see a lot of Bud Light commercials during NFL games, but they're all different commercials. Like, the NHL, it's literally the exact same ad over and over and over. Oh, yeah, Super Bowl ads are great. I feel like they haven't been as good recently. The last couple years, there's always some good ones, but I feel like that Super Bowl ads were a bigger thing like 10 years ago.
I remember there was a Super Bowl, I think it was from 2 years ago, where the intern forgot to play for the commercial.
Oh, I remember that.
It was dead.
It was a blank screen for 30 seconds.
And everybody was like, what just happened?
Yep. They missed one of the ads. Yep. All right. Anyway, T-Mobile again. Jesus. All right. Well, this is definitely the last commercial break of the intermission. Luke, I almost missed you. Welcome in. Thank you for being here. Ryan as well. Welcome. Oh, yeah, Timothy, I'm ready. We're getting ready for the start of the third period. Tampa Bay has 1:23 of power play time carrying over. They have a 1-0 lead. 20 minutes away from back-to-back Stanley Cups. Meanwhile, Montreal, down by a goal, knows that they only need one. They are one shot away from tying this thing back up. So they are far from out of it as they look to force a game number 6 back home in Montreal if they are able to take home a win tonight. So it's going to be a big, big final 20 here. This is going to be a lot of fun, and we'll see if the cup is awarded or not. Another one I'm not going to be able to pronounce too well, so I'm just going to say Serge. Serge, thank you so much for subscribing. Really, really appreciate it. Please get that new sub hype in the chat for Serge, everybody. Thank you, thank you, thank you.
And Tampa Bay is going to start on the power play, too.
Yeah, Tampa Bay's got some power play time carrying over. We'll see if they can get that insurance marker or not. Let's see what happens here. Teams are lined up at neutral ice. Right at the center dot as the referee prepares to drop the puck. Philip Deneau is going to take the face-off for Montreal on the penalty kill. Anthony Cirelli's in to take the draw for Tampa. And Cirelli wins it back on the power play. We are underway for period 3.
Minute 15 left in the power play for Tampa Bay.
Dumped into the offensive zone and around right to Joel Edmondson. Edmondson lofts it all the way down. Cleared there by the Canadiens PK. Tampa has to go back and regroup. It's Hedman with the puck. 1 minute to go on the power play. 30 seconds into the third. Move now back through the neutral zone. Braden Point into the offensive end. He loses it. Good defensive play again. Really nice steal there by Montreal, and that's cleared down once again. Taken now. Bolts trying to go through the neutral zone. Back to Braden Point. Can't skate through 3 guys. He dishes it off. Played now by Cirelli. Back to the blue line. Tampa setting up with 28 more seconds to work with a power play time. Kucherov with it. Throws that one in. Deflected just wide. Montreal able to rim it around the boards and cleared all the way again there by the Canadiens. 15 seconds left of power play time. And Montreal is very close to killing this off. One last rush for Tampa as they dump it in. The final seconds tick off the power play clock. And we are back to 5-on-5 hockey. Sherratt's out of the box. It's all even again. Tampa still with the 1-0 lead, but Montreal holds them off on the penalty kill. Now Gord behind the net takes hit there from Petrie. Puck's in the corner. Played now here. Canadiens trying to work it out. That pass is too far in front. McDonough gets it back for the Lightning. Played now into the offensive zone. Good row with a shot that gets deflected up high into the netting. He was trying to rip one from the high slot. 18-10 to go in the third. It'll be an offensive zone face-off for the Lightning coming up. Good job there defensively, though, by Montreal getting a stick in the lane. Frantic action in this one.
Still nobody with 20 shots on goal.
No, we're still at 19 shots for Tampa Bay and 14 for Montreal. So there has been a lot of shots blocked and overall a solid defensive game for both of these teams. It gets taken now. One back there by Montreal in the defensive zone. Kulak tries to loft it out. He gets it up ice. Taken now into the offensive zone. Josh Anderson after it behind the net. He and McDonough go to the end wall. More help comes in as Point works it. Now Tampa Bay trying to get it out of the zone. Dumped back through the neutral zone and the Lightning have it. Regrouping here. Stolen back though. And Braden Point gets it right back for Tampa. Slick play there by him. Sends it around the boards all the way up to the blue line. Kept it on the far side in front. Deflection just goes high. Wraparound chance for Kucherov. They still can't put it in. Price somehow keeping it out. Flurry of chances for Tampa Bay, but they can't put one home.
Wow.
Down into the corner now, 17:20 to go. D-Wade with a 5 on the stream. Let's get that dono hype in the chat for D-Wade. Frantic action here. Maroon into the offensive zone. High shot gets shouldered down there by Price. And he makes a massive save again. 17:09 left.
Price has kept Montreal in this game
game long. Carey Price has had a phenomenal game number 5. You could not ask for anything more from Carey Price. I mean, what a pad save there on Palat.
Twice in a row.
The saves that he has made in this game.
It's phenomenal.
K-Swiss, what's going on? Welcome in. Thank you so much for being here. Really, really appreciate it. Tampa has now eclipsed the 20-shot mark.
Space.
Long shot there. That one gets blocked down. Rebound chance.
Another
and
save.
Price grabs that one and covers it up with 17:03 remaining. It's still a 1-goal game. Incredible goaltending here from Carey Price. That one was through traffic, too. And he's able to find it and cover it. Looks like it originally went off of Romanov and then dropped down in front, and he squeezes it between the knees. All right, offensive zone face-off here for Tampa. Montreal wins it back. That's Suzuki. Romanov takes it now for the Canadiens, trying to start the breakout. Not able to get it out of the zone, though. Good job there, stepping up by Tampa Bay.
Jumps along the boards.
Chernak pinches to keep it in. That one's down low. Played in the corner. Moved up now. Through the neutral zone. Behind the D breakaway! Vasilevsky with the save! And Josh Anderson is down. He went heavily into the post there after getting behind the Tampa Bay D.
Ooh.
And he sneaks in behind the D. Gets a breakaway. Chernak does get back to limit his chance. And then he goes flying back first into the post. What a stop there by Vasilevsky. And then Anderson goes down and into the post. And that is a lot of force going into the post there. That hurts. I've slid into the post a couple times in my hockey career. Never at the speed that these guys play at. Not even close. And even when I went slowly into the post, it did not feel good. I can't imagine what these guys feel when they're, skating at the levels that they do into the post like that. That does not feel good. He's gonna feel that in the morning is an understatement. That does not feel good. One back there defensively. Tampa Bay clears it up and out of their zone. The goal scorer Runfin is Ross Colton. Dumped in there by Sherratt. Montreal in on the attack. Going around, Yanni Gourde trying to get it out. Good forechecking pressure from the Canadiens, though. They keep it in. That one, though, goes off to
Nice
Foley, and he's
deflection.
knocked down. And that one gets played back over the blue line. Lightning retake possession. They clear it out of their zone. Good row.
Nice
Cross-ice
pass.
Beautiful pass there in on Coleman, and his
Oh,
shot gets blocked up into the netting, and we'll get a whistle here with 16:03 left in the third. And the Lightning still have the 1-0 lead. Will be an offensive zone face-off coming up. One back there. Montreal working it out of their zone. Perry chips it up to the neutral zone. Trying to get into the offensive end. David Savard stands him up. Played here now. Tampa Bay, D to D. Trying to work it through the neutral zone. Dumped into the offensive end. Sorelli after it. Price comes out to play it up the wall. Hey, let's get that new sub hype for Mojo. Thank you so much. Really, really appreciate the new subscriber. Let's get that hype in the chat. 15:37 to go. That's an icing call against Montreal. It will be another attacking zone draw for the Lightning coming up. 15:37 left in Game 5. Tampa Bay up 1-0 over Montreal, trying to extend the lead. Canadiens trying to force a Game 6. Lightning could end it tonight with a win at home. They'd be the first home team to win the Stanley Cup since the 2015 Blackhawks. A lot of winners have been on the road in recent history. Sound gets dumped all the way down. Price comes out to play it. Played there. Petrie takes a hit. Here comes Montreal now out of their zone. Edmondson cross-ice pass. That one gets deflected down by the Lightning. Now the Lightning dump it back into the Montreal end. Anderson is back already for Montreal,
That's
so
huge.
he is fine after that run-in with the post. Move now, taken, good pinch there by Kulak. He gets hammered by Palat, but keeps it in the offensive zone. Tampa will try again on the breakout. This time they clear. Kucherov dumps it cross-ice. Down low there, played by Hedman to keep it in. Montreal trying to quickly work it back out.
They'll get it.
Thrown in there. Long shot there. That one just gets blocked aside. What a chance there for Romanov, but he blasted it off a little too late. Now he gets back defensively. Good check along the sideboards. Takes the puck away. Then Colton hammers Romanov. Good forechecking pressure for Tampa Bay. They'll peel off for a line change. 14:07 to go in the third. Montreal trying to work it through the neutral zone now. Now into the offensive end. Here come the Canadiens. And it looks like somebody is down, and that whole thing might have been offside to that player on the near side. We're going to get a whistle here. 13:57 to go in the third. Tampa Bay with the 1-0 lead, trying to win the Stanley Cup. Montreal trying to force a Game 6. So,
what a game.
What a hockey game here in game number 5. Welcome in, everybody. Thank you all so much for being here. Really, really appreciate it. Please don't forget to hit the thumbs up and subscribe if you haven't. I cover the entire NHL, and fans of every team are welcome and wanted here. Really, really appreciate everybody watching. We got a special guest in the stream tonight. It is Sal from Behind the Arc Basketball. You can check out his channel in the description, and the top pinned comment on the chat has his channel link. He covers the NCAA college basketball and the NBA. Yep. He'll be live tomorrow night for Game 2 of the NBA Finals.
Going to be a great night tomorrow. If you guys enjoy hoops, check it out. Play-by-play. As Phoenix up 1-0 in the series.
Bruins fan, October. Bruins will be playing in October. But welcome in, everybody. Thank you all so much for being here. Really, really appreciate it. What a hockey game here in game number 5. And
playing like it's a Game 7 out there.
Absolutely. And Montreal is a Game 7. It is basically a Game 7 for Montreal. They have to win tonight to continue this series. Tampa Bay would love to get this done on home ice. And we shall see. They've got 13:57 to go. Tampa's trying to hold the lead. Montreal's looking for a goal. That was a huge shot block there from Cirelli on Romanov, who was trying to blast that one through. And your teammates always get a big pickup when somebody goes out and puts their body on the line like that.
This has been a terrific defensive game.
Absolutely.
Montreal, from the second period beyond, they've been getting much better quality looks at shots, and Tampa Bay's just swarming.
Absolutely.
They're making it tough.
Neutral zone face-off here after the offsides. Gord against Deneau. Deneau gets tossed. Gallagher comes in to take it. Gallagher in to take the face-off now. It's one to the sideboards. Tampa Bay comes with possession. Played here by the Lightning. Up, deflected in there by Coleman. Knocked down, though, by Edmondson. Trying to find the puck. Montreal not able to clear it out. Here's Tampa Bay. Gord with a shot that gets blocked. Blocked up into the netting on the way through there. It will be an offensive zone face-off for the Lightning. 13:43 in the third. Lightning with the 1-0 lead will have an attacking zone draw here. Looking for the insurance marker. Good job getting in the shooting lane there by Alexander Romanov. Solid shot block there for the Canadiens, keeping that one away from Price. Moved up now, one back. Kept there, Chernak sends it in deep, but Montreal knocks it down. Edmondson into the middle. Over the red line now, here come the Canadiens into the offensive zone. There's a shot that just goes high. Montreal with a great opportunity. Now the Lightning come back the other way into the offensive zone. Point drops it for Kucherov. Back to Point behind the net, working around the offensive end. Tampa Bay would love another goal. They cannot rely on trying to win this 1-0. Down low. Played there. Montreal trying to get it out. Good forechecking pressure, though, from the Lightning. Making it difficult on the Canadiens. Back to the blue line. Here's McDonough. Long shot. That one gets blocked on the way through and ends up wide. Tampa keeps it in, though. Kucherov back out. McDonough again. And that one gets stopped by Price. Off his shoulder. And Montreal clears it out to the neutral zone. Things can settle down a little bit. Into the offensive zone now. Cole Caulfield takes it for the Canadiens.
Tampa turnover.
That's going to give Montreal a chance now with 12.5 to go to try and set up a breakout. Kill clock, what is going on? Welcome in. Thank you so much for watching. Appreciate it. Cleared right back the other way there by the Lightning. Matthew Joseph not able to maintain possession, though. And Montreal will bring it through the neutral zone again. Dumped it into the offensive zone. Forechecking pressure coming. Good hit there on Hedman. Montreal trying to keep it in. Kulak cannot. And it's back out to the neutral zone where the Habs will regroup.
Montreal's got it.
Taken now. Tampa clears their zone. Montreal takes it back in the neutral zone. Here they come right back into the offensive end. Trying to get one past Vasilevsky. Long shot in. That one just deflects wide to the corner. Colton's after it with Armia all over him. Perry comes in to take the puck. Ruda, good hit along the sidewall, though. And that's played by Sergachev. He gets it up and out of the zone. Tampa comes back the other way. Dumped in there by the Lightning. They go in on the forecheck. Good hit there by Stamkos. Throwing the weight around. Then Savard steps up. Getting physical again. And now we got another stoppage here. Bodies flying in this one. 11:24 to go in the third.
They're playing big boy hockey out there. Oh, baby.
So many chances.
A lot of great saves tonight. Some
great saves, some really good shot blocks, getting in the shooting lane, good stick position. This has been a quality defensive game.
Big time hits.
Yeah, a lot of physicality, especially earlier in the game. We just had a couple big hits on that shift there this past one. What a hockey game. 11:20 to go in the third. That one, Matthew Joseph dodges that and now dumps it in. Montreal has to try and break it out of their own zone again. Played here. Trying to get it through the neutral zone. Savard brings it back in. Matthew Joseph rips that one deep. He gets hammered along the sideboards. It goes up and out of play. And we'll get a stoppage here. It will be a face-off coming up with 11:02 remaining in the third. Montreal still looking for that tying goal. Tampa holding the 1-0 lead. Trying for an insurance marker to try and put this away. Stamkos has 8 goals in these playoffs, a career high in the postseason. Obviously, he only scored 1 last year, as he played only 1 game last year and really only played two and a half minutes of that game.
Nice save.
Yeah, good job there by Price, seeing that through traffic and covering it up. And we're going to get another quick whistle and another offensive zone faceoff for the Lightning. Yes, Tampa Bay is at home. That one gets one back there. Tampa setting up again. Trying to get a long one in. That one goes high off glass. Kept in now by Jan Ruda. Down now. Montreal works it out. Back to neutral ice. Tampa sends it right back in. They're on sides. Barclay Goodrow in front. Deflected away by the Montreal D. Dumped the other way now. Tampa has to regroup. Pressure through the neutral zone. They backhand it in. Joel Edmondson knocks it down. Played here now by the Canadiens into the offensive zone.
Lost the handles.
Here comes Toffoli on the forecheck all over Ruda. Ruda shields him away. Puck ends up in front. Goodrow gets it out of there. Cleared now by Tampa Bay.
Opportunity here.
Shot in there. Yanni Gourde throws it in on
Whoa.
Price and makes a save.
Here we go.
And now we got
Getting into it
Gourde.
after-
Gourde hammers down
Woo.
one of the Canadiens in front of the net. And everybody on Montreal is going after Yanni Gourde now. Hammers down one of the Canadiens in front of the net. And that drew a crowd. The Canadiens did not like that. As Price covered up and then it was Suzuki. Oh yeah. You're gonna protect your best, one of your best young players. You do not let anybody take liberties with Nick Suzuki.
In that case right there, they had a 2-on-2, but I like to see that extra pass being made for a better look than that.
Shot in
Much
there right off
closer.
the draw. Kucherov's shot gets blocked. Back out here, Chernak through there. All the way around, under 10 minutes now to go in the third period. 10 to go. Here comes Montreal up ice into the offensive zone. Played here. Josh Anderson with a shot. And Vasi makes the save and covers it up with 9:50 to go in the third. And we're going to head to commercial break here. Less than half a period remaining. Montreal still needs a goal. Tampa Bay with the 1-0 lead on a second period marker from Ross Colton. That's the only goal of the game so far. Montreal have an offensive zone face-off when we get back. But
great defense tonight.
Yep.
Phenomenal.
Welcome in, everybody. Thank you all so much for being here. Really, really appreciate it. Please don't forget to hit that thumbs up and subscribe if you haven't. Cover the entire NHL, so fans of all teams are welcome and wanted here. And we love to have you in the chat. We got a special guest on the stream tonight. It's Sal from Behind the Arc Basketball. His channel's linked at the top of the chat in the description. And in the
night.
Yeah, he'll be back tomorrow night for
NBA Finals.
Yeah.
Game 2.
Phoenix and Milwaukee.
Phoenix Suns versus Milwaukee Bucks. I'll be covering that for tomorrow night. If you guys enjoy NBA play-by-play, also cover college hoops, March Madness. Always a big event on my streams, like the NBA playoffs happen to be right now with the finals. Feel free to check it out. The link's pinned to the chat right there. Man, just incredible game. It's been incredible. And Montreal, Tampa Bay playing their hearts out.
Yeah, incredible hockey game tonight. Coming right down to the end here. As Tampa's looking to win the cup. Travis, what is going on? Corey, welcome in. Thank you for being here. Really, really appreciate it. Waiting to come back from commercial break. Montreal is just one shot away from tying this up. They've got to get some pressure going in the offensive zone. Tampa Bay would love an insurance marker. You don't want to rely on this being a 1-0 game because you're playing with fire at that point.
Tampa Bay's defense has been phenomenal tonight. Knocking down shots, deflections.
Yep. They've done a really good
16
job.
16 saves.
JRH, thank you so much for subscribing. Really appreciate it. Let's get that new sub hype for JRH in the chat. Thank you. So we are back from commercial break. So that one gets moved up. All the way down. No icing on the play. It was deflected. In behind Vasilevsky. Forechecking pressure coming here from the Canadiens. Taken now into the offensive zone. Nice Tampa Bay backhanded in. Price squeezes the pads and makes a save on that one. Nice job there. Price with another big stop. It will be an offensive zone face-off for Tampa Bay coming up here. Tell you, both of these goaltenders have been absolutely phenomenal tonight. Vasilevsky and Price have been outstanding. Good defensive hockey all around. Obviously, that's why the score is as low as it is. And this one is coming right down to the wire as that one is won back, but splits the D, and Tampa has to go regroup in their own zone. Vasi leaves it for the defenseman. Donna, what's going on? Welcome in. Thank you so much for being here. Really appreciate it. It's played by Joel Edmondson. I feel like Edmondson's played half the game tonight. Like, honestly, Edmondson's had a really strong game, and it feels like he's been on the ice for half of it. He is always out there, an absolute workhorse for the Canadiens. I feel like Sherratt has not played very much, and Edmondson's been out there a ton. Big hit there. Montreal not able to keep it in at the blue line. That's going to be offsides. We'll have a neutral zone face-off coming up. 8:45 to go in the third. Tyler, what's going on? Welcome. Thank you so much for being here. Really appreciate it. Neutral zone draw coming up right outside of the Tampa Bay end. We're under 9 minutes now to go in the third period. Tampa Bay trying to win back-to-back Stanley Cups. Montreal trying to force a Game 6 on Friday. Suzuki in to take the draw against Point. One back there. Deflected in by Point, and that will go in on Price. He leaves it for his defenseman. Montreal trying to work it out. Bobby, what is going on? Welcome in. Thank you so much for being here. Really appreciate it. Great to have you in the chat. So that one is taken now. Played by the Habs. They go up the wall with it. Cleared all the way down in front. And that's going to be an icing, it looks like, against Montreal. 8:20 to go. It's going to be another attacking zone draw coming up for the Lightning. Still looking for an insurance marker here. 8:20 left in the third. We are coming to what should be a spectacular end of this game. This one is coming down right to the wire.
Montreal hasn't really made any noise in this third period.
No, they've been in their own end a lot. Tampa's pushing hard for sure. Montreal's got to get more of that second period offense push going. Here they come now into the offensive end. Falling down is Caulfield. He gets it deep, though. Good play there to Anderson, who plays it to the near corner. Chernak with a big hit in the corner on Suzuki. Back to the blue line. Kept in, though, by Petrie. Blast from the point. Nice. That one just goes wide. Trying to tuck it in the post, not able to. Montreal now behind the net.
Some more big hitting.
Back to the blue line. Kept in, stolen now by Tampa Bay. They come back the other way. Over the red line, and they'll dump it in and head off for a line change. Good job there. Back the other way now. Montreal, this is what they need into the offensive zone. Deflected. What a pad save there by Vasilevsky. Back out to the point. Another blast. That one gets blocked. Shot. Huge shot block there for the Lightning. He's slow to get up, but takes one for the team. It's cleared all the way down. 7:18 to go now in the third. Montreal back into the offensive end. This is what they need to do if they're going to tie the game. Cleared out there by Tampa. Back out to the Montreal end. Unbelievable here. 7 minutes to go in the third. Montreal is starting their big push trying to get this game tied. Stanley Cup is on the line. It's moved now. Taken by the Lightning. They get it out of the zone.
Oh, they got an
3-on-2.
on the break.
Chance here. High slot shot.
Oh,
that one
nice
gets blocked.
deflection.
Huge shot block there by Joel Edmondson getting back. He has had a great game. Joel Edmondson has had a great game for Montreal.
Putting your body on the line. And we've seen
now.
it here past couple minutes.
6:25 to go in the third. Into the offensive zone. That one gets deflected up off glass. Played here. All the way down. Price leaves it. Trying to get it to Petrie. Ends up trying to throw it to the sideboards, but Montreal moves it out. Habs dump it into the offensive end. Vasi comes out to play it now. Vasilevsky up the wall. It's taken by Montreal. They send it back deep. It deflects up and out of play with exactly 6 minutes to go in the third. And we will have a stoppage here in an offensive zone face-off coming up. Montreal trying to push here, get this game tied. Tampa doing everything you need to do to win. That was Barclay Goodrow with a huge shot block for the Lightning. Big blocker save there by Vasi earlier in the couple minutes ago. Whew. What hockey here between these two teams.
17 block shots combined tonight. 9 by Montreal, 8 by Tampa Bay.
I thought it'd be a lot more than that, honestly.
Wow.
I thought we'd be seeing 20 for each team the way that these guys have been getting in the lanes.
Seems like much more.
And that one, another whistle here. 5:53 to go in the third. We're going to head to the final commercial break.
Let's go.
The final commercial break. With 5:53 left in the third, Tampa Bay still holding on to the 1-0 lead.
What a game.
What a hockey game here. Unbelievable. Thank you guys so much for watching. It would really mean a lot if you could hit the thumbs up and subscribe if you haven't. I cover the entire NHL, so fans of every team are welcome and wanted here. And as you can see, we've got a special guest on the stream tonight for what could be the final game of the season. It's on NBC on your TV, Brittany. So you can check out Sal's channel in the description at the top of the chat. He does NBA and college basketball play-by-play.
And tomorrow night I'll be back. Bucks against Suns. Game number 2, NBA playoffs. You guys are welcome to join in if you like basketball tomorrow. And also I cover college hoops too, so check that out as well. If you're not a big NBA fan, also cover college basketball.
So
this has been intense, so physical.
Yeah, what a game here. This is hockey.
Phenomenal.
This is playoff hockey at its absolute best here.
This is a Game 7 feel to it, because it is, basically, because Montreal.
Yeah, I mean, it's an elimination game. It is a must-win.
Win this.
It is a must-win for the Montreal Canadiens. For Tampa Bay, they're trying to finish it off. Tampa doesn't want to go back to Montreal, and they don't want to give Montreal the momentum of having 2 wins in a row either. So,
yep, and then back to Montreal on Friday.
Yeah, that would give Montreal some serious life in this series, and Tampa doesn't want to do that. So, I mean, we've seen it. The Canadiens are pushing really, really hard here. Canadiens are pushing really hard to try and get this thing tied up. Tampa is trying to hold this lead. They really could use an insurance marker for sure. But we'll see what happens here as that one's dumped in by Montreal into the offensive zone. We are back underway from commercial break. Through neutral ice, knocked down there by Gord, dumped in by Coleman. Tampa going in on the forecheck now after Weber. Played up here. Here comes Montreal now into the offensive zone. Stolen, though, by Palat on the back check. Tampa regains possession. Played there, past everybody. Taken now by Deneau. Montreal through the neutral zone into the offensive end. Drop pass there to Gallagher. He can't keep it in. 5:07 remaining in the third. That one goes all the way down. Petrie plays it. Final 5 minutes now of the third period. Into the offensive zone. Here comes
Big
Montreal. That one not able to get it into the middle. It's stolen by the Lightning, and they take it out of to neutral ice. Montreal with possession again. 4:42 to go. Under 5 minutes remaining. Game 5 into the offensive zone. Montreal back is putting on some pressure. Chernak trying to shield it away. Tremendous job there by Eric Chernak of shielding the puck and is able to get it to Ross Colton, who gets it out of the zone. Jonathan, what's going on? Welcome. Thank you for being here. Really, really appreciate it. Montreal back in their own end, regrouping, trying to get it back up into the attacking zone. Tampa Bay trying to steal it, not able to. Now Armia dumps it in, cross ice. Perry goes after it. It's behind the net for Hedman. Hedman plays it up the wall, but it's taken by the Canadiens. That one right in! Not able to deflect it out. What a chance there.
Wow.
Thrown in now. Played here by the Canadiens, around behind their own net. Tampa Bay dumps that one in on Price. He easily pads it to the corner. Sherratt off boards and out. Cleared now by Montreal. Up the wing into the offensive zone. Trying to cut to the middle. Not able to get through the D. And Tampa dumps it all the way back. 3.5 to go in the third. It's still a 1-goal game. Played now. Here come the Canadiens in. Toffoli fans on the shot. He had a couple guys on him. And now Coleman gets it out for the Lightning. Back the other way.
Here he goes.
Here's a chance. Price comes out and pokes it away. Montreal behind their own net, trying to work it out. Polak gets hit. Kucherov takes the puck. In front, Sergachev tried to get a pass through the point, but it didn't connect. 3 minutes now to go in the third. Tampa's in the offensive zone. Cycling it around. Puck's down in the corner. Montreal trying to work it up and out. They go off boards. Kept in, though, by Tampa. Sergachev throws it back deep. Played again here. 2:40 to go in the third period. Montreal now through the neutral zone. Price is going to be coming soon. They're going to have to get him off. Moved in front there. Cleared out again by Tampa Bay. Possession goes back to the Canadiens. Price is still in the net. 2:25 to go in the third. I'd imagine that probably right at the 2-minute mark, they're going to be pulling Price. Kept in here. Suzuki on the half boards. He falls down. Tampa takes it. Can't clear it out, though. Montreal with another shot. That one goes high off glass. Clears itself all the way around. Price is going to come out to play it. Final 2 minutes now. Third period action. Montreal's back in their own zone. When they get on the rush here, Price is going to be coming to the bench, it looks like. And he does. Yep. Tampa Bay dumps it. Trying to get it out of the zone. It's back to the neutral zone, but it's an empty net here for Montreal. 1:40 left to try and keep their season alive. Tampa Bay trying to win it here at home. And that one, we get a stoppage here. 1:40 to go. And we'll have another face-off coming up.
This is it for the chipper to survive.
Yep. And Price is going to go back in the net for this face-off. Price goes back in the net. Looks like it's going to be a neutral zone face-off then. 1:40 left. Neutral zone draw, I would presume, because if it was an offensive zone draw, then they'd keep Price on the bench. But yeah, it is a neutral zone draw here. Just outside of the Tampa Bay zone. Taken here. Montreal wins the faceoff. They're going to dump it in. Price immediately beelines for the bench. Into the middle there. Long shot. That one gets blocked down. Tampa clears it. All the way down. Wide of the empty net, though. That's going to be icing against the Lightning. 1:24 left in the third. Tampa just iced the puck. And it will be an attacking zone draw coming up here for the Canadiens. And they are probably going to use their timeout here. Yes, they are. Montreal is going to use their timeout here. 1:24 left in the third. They have to score. down by a goal. Trying to keep their season alive. While Tampa Bay is looking to go back-to-back.
What a game.
Cody, that's a garbage excuse. There's no salary cap in the playoffs. That's a lazy garbage excuse. One back there, played by McDonough. McDonough trying to get it out, and that's cleared to neutral ice! Cleared to neutral ice. Taken back now, possession Canadiens, 1:10 to go.
Opportunity cross.
Here's Toffoli with a shot. Big save by Vasilevsky! Woo!
Another opportunity.
Taken here now, Montreal working around the offensive zone. Back here. Montreal in the offensive end, knowing that they need a goal. They've got 40 seconds left. Shot in there. That one just goes wide. What a chance. All the way back out here. Long shot there. What a shot block. Backing out of the zone. Huge block there for Tampa Bay. Right back in, though. Montreal on the rush. 22 seconds to go. Eating it along the end boards. Chernak shoves down Suzuki. Pig pile on the end boards. Who's going to come out with the puck? Montreal pushing it in front. Cleared out. 8 seconds to go. All the way down to the Montreal end. 2 seconds remaining. And the clock strikes midnight on Cinderella. The Tampa Bay Lightning are back-to-back champions as they win the Stanley Cup. Tampa Bay goes back-to-back. First champion back-to-back since the 16 and 17 Pittsburgh Penguins.
What a game.
And the first team to win it at home since the 2015 Blackhawks. What a game. What a job by the Lightning. And I can finally say the S word, Andrei Vasilevsky with another shutout to win the Cup. He shut out the Stars to win the Stanley Cup last season. He shut out Florida in the final game of that series. He shut out Carolina in the final game of that series. He shut out the Islanders in the final game of that series. And he did it again. He shut out the Montreal Canadiens to win the Stanley Cup. Andrei Vasilevsky has shutouts in 5 straight series-deciding games. 5 straight series-deciding games. Andrei Vasilevsky has a shutout. You want to talk about MVP?
Right there.
That is your MVP right there. 5 straight series-clinching shutouts for Andrei Vasilevsky. And Tampa Bay goes back-to-back with a 1-0 victory over the Montreal Canadiens.
What a time to be alive if you're a Tampa Bay fan.
Tampa is definitely the city of champions right now. Patrick Maroon has won the Stanley Cup in 3 straight seasons.
Wow.
2019 with the St. Louis Blues, 2020 with the Tampa Bay Lightning, and 2021 with the Tampa Bay Lightning. It's the Patrick for Patrick Maroon. J-Dog, thank you so much. Really, really appreciate it. This is the final NHL game on NBC. This was the final NHL game on NBC. They moved to ESPN and TNT next year.
Man, we're going to be watching these, like, highlights 20, 30 years down the road.
What a play! These
like...
playoffs in general were unbelievable. They were so good this year. They were so good this year.
Oh.
I loved this postseason. It was so much fun. Thank you guys all so much for watching. If you're gonna, I'll be staying live for the Stanley Cup presentation. If you guys are gonna head out, thank you so much. Really appreciate it. Please hit that thumbs up and subscribe. It helps the channel so much. They're doing the handshake line right now. I will be live all the way through the trophy presentation. They'll be doing the Conn Smythe and the Stanley Cup. They're obviously doing the handshakes right now between these two teams, and this is obviously a really tough loss for Montreal, but they had an incredible run, and I think that's something that everyone should keep in mind, that Montreal deserves a lot of credit for what they were able to do in these playoffs. This was the last team to make the postseason.
They were down
3-1. They had 59 points in the regular season. They were the lowest team to make the playoffs. They were the last team to make the playoffs. And they were down 3-1 to the 1 seed Toronto team in their division in the first round. They are able to fight all the way back from 3-1 to win the series in 7. And then they go on this magical run against Winnipeg and Vegas and go to the finals. And yes, they did come up a little bit short, but they deserve a ton of credit. A ton of credit. Massive amount of respect for this Canadiens team for what they are able to do. But at the end of the day, Tampa Bay was just a little too much. And Tampa goes back-to-back. What a hockey team they have. What a team they have in Tampa. And obviously there are going to be some changes this offseason. They're going to lose salary. They're going to lose somebody to Seattle. They're going to have to cut salary out of the cap. So there's going to be roster changes to the Tampa Bay Lightning. But I'll tell you what. They got 2 Stanley Cups out of this group. So you really can't ask for much more than that. You got 2 Stanley Cup championships out of this group. And Tampa, again, incredible postseason run for them. They did not have an easy road. They had a wild series in the first round against Florida. Then they played Carolina, Carolina was the division winner this year. They were a very good Hurricanes team this year. Tampa actually made it look kind of easy against Carolina, which I think was one of their most impressive performances of these playoffs. And then they went 7 against the Islanders. And that Islanders-Tampa Bay series is one of the best playoff series that I can remember in recent memory. And then they come out and they take care of business against Montreal. They got out to the early lead, did a really good job getting up 3-0. Obviously, Montreal took the game in Game 4 in overtime, but they were able to finish it off at home. And, man, unbelievable. Tampa, what a run this season. Bobby with the 2 on the stream. Thank you so much. Really appreciate it. Let's get that dono hype in the chat. Steven Stamkos, you gotta love this for him. He's finally healthy. Stamkos only played 2 minutes and 43 seconds of the playoffs last year. He was not healthy. He was able to come back and stay healthy for this entire postseason. Had 8 goals in the playoffs, which is a career high for him, and lift the Stanley Cup for the 2nd straight season. Unbelievable. Yes, Craig, I'll be covering the expansion draft. I'll be covering the regular NHL entry draft. I'll be covering free agency. Content never stops here on this channel. I will have videos all summer long, all off season. Content will never stop.
Going on.
So I'll also be doing streams during the summer as well to check in and have a chance to talk to all of you guys. And it's going to be
some nice membership streams.
It's going to be a lot of fun. Yeah, we'll have members streams. We'll have regular streams.
Some Q&A.
Member streams are usually like every couple months.
Yep.
But appreciate all you guys being here. They're getting ready to bring out the Stanley Cup. And the season has just ended. It hasn't hit me yet that hockey is done. It hasn't hit me yet that hockey is done.
And it's been quite a bit of hockey ever since. We had the period of time off, and then they went back into it in July. A couple months off in the off season, back in, and the playoffs, and wrapped it up tonight.
And then we'll be right back with next season starting in October. So it's a shortened off season now, about a month less than normal.
That's right.
Because normally
ends in June.
The Stanley Cup ends the beginning of June. Now it's ending the beginning of July. So they're only going to have the rest of July, and then August, and then training camps will start in September, and the regular season will be starting in October. But Tampa Bay, boy, 2 in a row for them. Incredible. Stanley Cup in 2020. Super Bowl. Last Super Bowl win. Rays went to the World Series, couldn't finish it off, but it's okay because they come back and win a Stanley Cup again in 2021. All right, so here they are. They're getting ready to bring out the trophies. The Conn Smythe is out there, and Gary Bettman is out there ready to award the Conn Smythe trophy for the playoff MVP. My vote 100% would be for Andrei Vasilevsky. What he was able to do in this postseason as a goaltender. I mean, the postseason as a whole was one of the best goaltending performances I've seen in the playoffs from a goalie in recent memory. He was absolutely stellar all postseason long. I think he absolutely deserves a playoff MVP. If they didn't have Vasilevsky in net, there is a good chance that Tampa may have not even made it this far. And Vasilevsky is the playoff MVP. He is the Conn Smythe winner this year. I mean, obviously, Kucherov had a ton of points. Braden Point scored a ton of goals, but really went more quiet during the playoffs. Or during the finals, excuse me. Went quiet during the finals. But Andrei Vasilevsky, what a postseason for him. And Vasi wins it. A beautiful sight to see.
Well deserved, man.
Absolutely. I mean, this is a guy that could be a league MVP as a goaltender. And you don't see goaltenders win league MVP very often. Andrei Vasilevsky is a guy that could be a league MVP as a goaltender. No, Braden Point blew it by not scoring in the finals. His goal scoring went dry after the Islanders series. It was down to either Kucherov or Vasilevsky, and Vasilevsky was absolutely the right choice. I think that was a no-brainer for Conn Smythe, in my opinion. And now out comes the big boy. The Stanley Cup, the greatest trophy in all of sports. The Stanley Cup is out on the ice. This is unreal. I am in awe every time I see this trophy. Doesn't matter who's winning it.
Love to take a picture of that someday.
Oh my God. Incredible.
In person. Crazy. Wow.
Absolutely gorgeous.
What a gem.
So much history. Going all the way back to the early 1900s, and all the rings with all the teams, all the players, coaches, everyone who's won it. It's unbelievable. Steven Stamkos, the captain. Obviously, the first one to get it, but it looks like the alternates come out there, and then the whole team gathers around. The whole team gathers around, and they take a big team picture with the cup.
Not a trophy you can toss in the parade boat, though.
No, they're definitely not
Nope.
going to be tossing that trophy. I don't think. They will be drinking a lot of beverages out of it, though. That is for sure. God. So many great players on this Tampa Bay team. Hey, thank you, Austin. Really appreciate it. Thank you, Josh. Really appreciate it.
Yeah, you guys are legends for getting him to 6K
Thank you guys
tonight.
all so much for being here.
We got the 6K tonight. Milestone.
Yeah, we hit 6K subscribers. Thank you guys so much for that. Incredible final game. A 1-0 shutout for Andrei Vasilevsky. And now Stamkos will lift the cup. And don't worry, because I'm still going to be doing tons of streams and content all off-season long. So don't think that the channel's done till next year, because I'll be doing stuff all off-season as well. Stammer lifts it in front of the home fans. The first time the cup has been at home since 2015 with Chicago. And let's see who Stammer passes it to. It could be Killorn, because Killorn got hurt in Game 1 and wasn't able to play the rest of the series. It could be Killorn.
These are legendary moments you'll never forget in your lifetime.
Absolutely.
If you're watching it right now.
No, Victor Hedman is the next player to get it. Victor Hedman. Zeno, they will be in the Pacific Division. And that one taken now by Hedman. Killorn may be third. Let's see. I imagine he's going to be very early on in the order, given the fact that he wasn't able to play for most of this series. No, David Savard. David Savard is next as Hedman hands it to him. Savard came over at the trade deadline from Columbus and is able to win his first Stanley Cup. Absolutely incredible. Matthew, thank you so much for subscribing. Really, really appreciate it. Let's get that sub hype for Matthew in the chat. And Savard hands it. Now it's Alex Killorn. Alex Killorn gets it next. His second Stanley Cup. Last season and this season. Alex Killorn, who was unfortunately unable to play after Game 1 because of an injury, is the next one to touch the cup. And I imagine Vasilevsky is going to be very close. I would give it to Vasi next. And who does Killorn? Killorn gives it to Ryan McDonough. The other alternate captain, Ryan McDonough, gets it. And then runs into a camera guy who's in the way. Looks like coverage is going to be picked up now on NBC SN. So I just switched over. Ryan McDonough has it now. It is Transportation Land. Absolutely. It is. All right. Vasilevsky has got to be next. No, Patty Maroon! 3 in a row for Patty Maroon. The Patrick gets it. And he catches it next. Maroon gets it next. He's third Stanley Cup in a row for Patrick Maroon. He has been unbelievable. Incredible career for Patrick Maroon. A depth guy who's been a fourth liner, who just grinds and works and plays physical and does everything that the team asks him to do. 3-time Stanley Cup champion. And now Kucherov gets it. Nikita Kucherov. He had a monster postseason, leading the team in points. Kucherov was phenomenal all postseason long. Maybe Vasilevsky's still over. Oh no, there's Vasilevsky. I thought maybe he was over with the Conn Smythe, still carrying that around. But now Andre Vasilevsky gets it. And your playoff MVP. And also a back-to-back Stanley Cup champion. As the starting goaltender for the Tampa Bay Lightning. All right, Braden Point's probably next. Or Andre Palat. Palat's older, though. So Palat might get it. Because generally it goes to older guys first. Oh, they go to commercial. We're not going to find out. All right, well... Oh, no, they come... Never mind. What was that like? Oh, Luke Schenn! Luke Schenn. See, this is what I mean about the older guys getting it. Luke Schenn. Been in the league a long time. Depth defenseman. Now a 2-time Stanley Cup champion. And Schenn gives it to Andre Palat. Andre Palat, again, his second Stanley Cup championship. So yeah, you see, the older guys get it first. The young bucks can wait their turn. It's like the seniors versus freshmen in high school.
Yep.
Like, freshmen are the last ones to get anything. Seniors get it first. Tyler Johnson came so close in 2015. Then won it last year, and he goes back-to-back. Thank you so much, Josh.
Yep.
Really appreciate that. We are going to be heading off here fairly soon. It's after 11 p.m. here on the East Coast, but I'm trying to soak in the celebration here.
Soak in the moment, baby.
How much longer? NBC, Barclay Goodrow. Braden Point hasn't gotten it yet. Barclay Goodrow's next. I wonder if Point told everybody to wait on him. Point could have said, like, I'll go at the end, guys. Like, let the older guys get it first. Yes, Lauren, I'll be streaming all off-season long for all big events. I'll be covering all off-season, anything that happens, expansion draft, regular draft, free agent signings, trades. Content never stops here. Yanni Gourde with it. Blake Coleman. So Goodrow, Coleman, and Gourde all get it, as that line was instrumental in both Stanley Cup wins for the Tampa Bay Lightning. That third line is a huge reason why they won. That line was incredible all postseason long. And those guys all get their second Stanley Cup. Now Braden Point is next. Braden Point with it now here for Tampa Bay. 14 goals in the playoffs for Braden Point to lead the NHL. He did cool off goal scoring wise in the finals, but he did pick up a number of assists in the finals. So it's not like he went completely dry, and he had a spectacular postseason. Now Eric Chernak. Of course, Austin. Why would I not be streaming next year? I'm just starting. The channel's just getting going. Jan Ruda. Jan Ruda next here for Tampa Bay. And now Mikhail Sergachev. The Lightning win the Stanley Cup. Sutton back-to-back years. Who's Sergachev going to hand it off to? Ross Colton hasn't gotten it yet. Anthony Cirelli is next. I'm surprised he didn't get it sooner. Ross Colton scored the game-winning goal of this game. Rookie forward for Tampa Bay scores the only goal of this game. You got to think that he's going to get it pretty soon here. Cirelli looking for somebody to hand it to. I got to imagine that Colton's on the short list. Ross Colton is up next. There he is. He scored the game-winning Stanley Cup goal here in Game 5. The only goal of the game. And Colton in his rookie season
ends it off in a bang.
Absolutely, with a Stanley Cup championship. Matthew Joseph is next. Matthew Joseph came in when Killorn was injured. After Killorn got hurt in Game 1, Joseph came into the lineup and actually played very, very well in a fourth-line role. Was a very effective fourth-liner for the Lightning. And he gets another Stanley Cup. They're getting down towards guys that didn't play very much, though. Curtis McElhaney, the backup goaltender. He gets it next. Now, McElhaney did not play a second in the playoffs. Obviously, he did play in the regular season. He was the backup goalie, but he did not play a second in the playoffs. Vasilevsky played the entire postseason, but McElhaney is still a Stanley Cup champion. Now Mitchell Stevens. He did make the lineup at points during the regular season, but I don't believe he played a playoff game. Unless it was one of the ones that I didn't see, but if he did, it was only one or two. But I don't believe Stevens actually cracked the lineup in the postseason. They're getting down to the last couple guys now. Cal Foote, another guy that played in the regular season but did not play in the playoffs after they added David Savard at the deadline. That pushed Cal Foote down the depth chart. And he did not play in the playoffs, but he did play during the regular season. And now, is that Gibson, the third goaltender? Okay, Gibson gets it, the third goalie. I think he played a couple games during the regular season, I think, but not much. And Jamel Smith. All right, now you're getting into the AHL guys. These are guys that spent pretty much most of the year in the AHL, or even some of them maybe all of the year in the AHL. But all right, as we get down here, to the AHL players, I am gonna sign off for the night. That's the end of the season, as the Tampa Bay Lightning are your Stanley Cup champions again in 2021. Back-to-back wins for them, and that is going to do it. Put the cap on an incredible postseason, an incredible year of hockey, and just so much fun with all of you guys. So thank you so much for the support all year long. Really, really appreciate it. Please don't forget to hit that thumbs up and subscribe if you haven't. Show Sal some support. Behind the Arc Basketball. He was on the stream tonight as our special guest.
It's awesome to be here.
Yeah, thank you so much for being on, man. It was great to have you for this last game. And I'll be doing content all off season long, so don't go anywhere. I'll be streaming. I'll have recorded videos. We'll have expansion draft coverage. We'll have draft coverage. We'll have free agency trades. Still a lot to talk about in the NHL. The season never... Well, the games stop, but we still have so much happening in the off season, and the channel never stops. There'll be content all off season long. So, again, guys, thank you all so much for the support. Really, really appreciate it. Huge congratulations to the Tampa Bay Lightning, and I hope that you guys enjoyed the stream. I hope you guys enjoyed the playoffs, and I hope that you guys will continue to watch the channel and be a part of the community here. So have a great night. Have a great day tomorrow. Have a great rest of your week. And hopefully I'll be talking to you guys soon. I will definitely be in touch. Because, again, content's still going to be coming. So thank you guys so much. That's going to do it for tonight. Really, really appreciate all the support. And I'll talk to you guys very soon.